Yes, my viewers and subscribers, a very pleasant good night, good morning to you wherever in the world you are. I use this opportunity and welcome you again to Jamaica Hot Topic Late Night Class. We just had our first class a while ago and we took a quick break and we're right into the late night class. I use this opportunity to welcome you once more to Jamaica Hot Topic, where we bring you the hottest and latest news happening in and around Jamaica. As usual, it plans to be another exciting, entertaining, and informing live stream. So please remember to hit the like button. Yes, students, hit the like button as you come into the live stream. And if you would like a shout out, all you have to do is to type your name in the comments. Yes, students, all you have to do is to type your name in the comments. Welcome, welcome, one and all. My brothers and subscribers, we're going to be taking a look back in history tonight. Yeah, man. I have a class prepared for you tonight that is going to be very interesting. It is going to open your eyes. It is going to open your eyes. It is going to show you the Jamaica Labour Party in full force. It's going to show you the leader of the party, the founding father of the party, what he stands for, who he is, the type of person he is. My fellow subscribers, tonight you're going to see how your brothers, your sisters suffer under this government. In addition to that, my viewers and subscribers, welcome one and all. Ronica Hamilton, good night, Larry Beckford. Ronica Hamilton said, good night, teacher. First class was great. Yes, the first class was great. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the second class. Hold on, the class just as sister, the class. I can't take no call here. The class just a start, sister. The class just a start, sister. The class just a start. All right, just let me greet the people in first. My viewers and subscribers, welcome everybody on the live. I see one video past social media a while ago, one police woman and one lady. If you ever see the police woman and mistreat the woman, I cannot talk now. The program just start. Hold on a second, my viewers and subscribers. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, my viewers and subscribers. When I'm a viewer and subscriber, I'm just a respond to somebody. Yes, my viewers and subscribers, welcome everyone. Sorry, I kind of get distracted. Welcome everyone. Remember to hit the like button. I see one video with one police woman and mistreat one woman. If you ever see how the police woman and hold the woman and go on. Students, if you ever see how the police woman hold the woman and go on and mistreat the woman. Now I'm going to show you it's a long time police and mistreat people. But I want to show you that when the JLP government is in power, it's like the police, them get bucketive for do more wickedness to poor people. When you hear me say, students, I don't want to think of politics are playing. I'm going to show you the evidence. It seems as if when the Jamaica Labour Party is in government, the police, they get more power to hurt people and to make people's lives miserable. Anybody remember the Tivoli incursion? Anybody remember the Tivoli incursion? Wasn't that under JLP? Anybody remember the Black Friday, the Rasta Friday? Wasn't that under JLP? My viewers and subscribers, it seems that every time the Jamaica Labour Party is in power, the police are empowered to do more evil to the people. Good night to you, students. Good night to you. Please share the live. Everybody, please hit the like button for me, students. Come on, man. We hit the like button, man. Everybody hit the like button or share the live. Come on. I'm going to play my opening song and then we're going to start the class, students. I have a lovely class prepared for you and you're going to like it. If you love information and knowledge, you're going to love this class tonight. Please hit the like button. Welcome to Jamaica Hot Topic. We're going to show you where happened to Rasta under the JLP administration. All right, hit the like button, students. Welcome. Let's go. Jamaica Hot Topic live again. Big up on yourself. Jamaica Hot Topic live again. Welcome to the live. Like I share the video. I'm going to start the live right now. Guess what? Jamaica Hot Topic live again. The murder. Jamaica Hot Topic live again. Just like that stone. I am like that stone that the mill. Welcome to the live. Big up on yourself. Look at me now. Welcome to the live. Like I share the video. I'm going to start the live right now. Jamaica hot topic live Becuase.
They work.
Murder.
Disrespect me. Just I'm gonna feel those things
The murder.
me. From me a baby, I pass a judgment and they know me no guilty.
Jamaica hot topic live Becuase.
Capacity and underestimate the physical ability.
Jamaica hot topic live Becuase. Big up on yourself. Jamaica hot topic live Becuase.
Now me make me share for me testimony. See that stone.
Welcome to the live. Big up on yourself.
That stone. See that stone that the builder refused.
Welcome to the live. Like and share the video. Like and share the video. I'm going to start the live right now.
Good Lord, it has become the head of the coin.
Jamaica hot topic live Becuase.
That stone. I am like that stone. Just like that
Welcome to the live. Like and share the video. Like and share the video. I'm going to start the live right now. Welcome to the live. Like and share the video. Like and share the video. I'm going to start the live right now.
The head of the coin. Them say, you will never amount to nothing and you will never bear fruit. You must remain barren and treat you like an outcast. You could not fit in with the sarcastic comments that dampen your self-esteem. They tell you how you worthless, say you how you worthless. Say you never make it, say you never make it. You carry water in a basket, water in a basket. You all of them vex when them see you. They say things change, to come out and sing. And we are fly around the world and we don't go growing.
Jamaica hot topic live Becuase.
Of living, I will never forget to pay my tithe and offering. That same very stone.
Jamaica hot topic live Becuase. Big up on yourself.
That's going to put it on this. That's not a use. But Calvin.
Welcome to the live. Big up on yourself.
Everybody, sing along. I am like that stone. I am like that stone.
Welcome to the live. Like and share the video. Like and share the video. I'm going to start the live right now.
Hey, to God be the glory.
Jamaica hot topic live Becuase.
Just look at me now.
Welcome to the live. Big up on yourself.
None of them give up on we do and that shit. Well, them one of them
Welcome to the live. Like and share the video. Like and share the video. I'm going to start the live right now. Jamaica hot topic live Becuase. Big up on yourself. Jamaica hot topic live Becuase. Jamaica hot topic live Becuase. Welcome to the live. Like and share the video. Like and share the video. I'm going to start the live right now. Welcome to the live. Big up on yourself. Murder. Welcome to the live. Like and share the video. Like and share the video. I'm going to start the live right now.
Jamaican people, them they will love God. Hey, yes, she make it be tonight. I wanna testify. I say the Lord God, He's my shepherd. Lord, you make me to lie down in green. Do you know what I'm talking about tonight? Do you know who we're talking about tonight? I say the Lord is your shepherd. And He maketh me to lie down in green. Minister. Push up your right hand, so. Push up your right hand, so. Attitude, come on. Hold on, find your victory. Hold on, find your victory. Hold on, find your victory. Victory in Jesus. Victory in Jesus. Hold on, find the victory.
Yes. Students are going to start in the class in about 2 or 3 minutes. Just listen to the music. I start in the class in 2 or 3 minutes. We just push the material together. 2 or 3 minutes. Enjoy the music, students. 2 For 3 minutes, me I go start the class. Blessings to everyone. Assume at the register.
Hold up on the victory. Whoa, tell them the Lord God, He's our shepherd. What a God in a Mandela Park tonight. Hey, Lord, you make me tonight. Are you ready? You really, really ready? Come on. Up, so, up, so, up, so, up, so, up, so.
Yes, students, put up your hand in the ear and give God thanks. You're alive. Remember to hit the like button. I'm going to start the class in a minute and a half. Hit the like button, students. Hit the like button, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hit the like button.
Hold up on your victory. Hold up on your victory. Hold up on your victory. Victory in Jesus. Victory in Jesus. Hold up on the victory. Wow, tell them the Lord, He's your shepherd. Lord, you make me to lie down in green. Yeah, go. We have gone through the dead doors, but Jesus make me to lie down in green. When the enemy, they come in like a flood, Jesus make me to lie down in green. Do you love Jesus? Do you love Jesus? Do you love Jesus? Give him a high praise. Give him a high praise. Give him a high praise. Say I love you, Lord. Really, really love you, Lord. I really, really love you, Lord. I really, really love you, Lord. For you make me to lie down in peace. Give him a high praise. Give him a high praise. Something on the way of it. Something on the way of it. Something on the way of it. Something.
Viewers and subscribers, blessings to you. Blessings to you. Welcome to Jamaica Hot Topic. Good evening. Good night, students. Let me mark the register. I want you to focus your attention on the screen. I want you to focus your attention on the screen, my viewers and subscribers. Please remember to hit the like button, students. I want you to focus your attention on the screen. Focus on the screen, my viewers and subscribers. I want you to focus on the screen. Read what it says, and I want you to pay attention because that's where we want to put our attention tonight. Injustice by the police under this JLP administration. I said it earlier on, and I'm going to say the same thing again. Apparently, it seems that whenever the Jamaica Labour Party is in power, more abuse is done to people. I really do think so that more people get hurt under the JLP administration. I don't know if you agree with me, type in the comments. Let me big up everybody. Larry Beckford, Ronica Hamilton, Sarah Webster, Marva Dice, good night to you. Tracy and Turner, Patricia Otin. How you doing, Patricia? Lana Silvera, Jean Wright, Rosemary Robinson, Healy, Pretty. Wagwan, Pretty. Big up yourself, man. Angela Beckford, Rodney Reed, Isilda Williams from the UK, big up yourself, Linval Graham, big up Diane, Noreen McLean, good night, Scarpy, Archie Cook, moderator, Arville Arthurs, yes, big up Jenny Stewart, big up Malivan, Wagwan Malivan, you about, big up yourself, man, Vinel Castles, Dave Carter, good night to you, LTE with Carol, good night, follow me to Jamaica, good night, Vinel Castles, good night, Ladybug, welcome back, yes, Altu Makala, good night. Sandra Plunkett, good night. Myrtle Thomas, good night. Well, good night, my brothers and subscribers. Welcome to Jamaica Hot Topic, all right? So, students, we're going to be focusing our attention because I see a video go on and I can't play the video because if I play the video, I might have problem with YouTube because from the other day, they don't really like to show certain things. Paulette, Punansi, big up yourself, everybody. But as I say, students, I see a video with the police, and if you ever see the police woman and the woman, all when the woman in the shower lick the woman in her head, and me I say, John, know my viewers and subscribers. Hey, remember sir, this a government in a Dr. Chang say you must shoot to kill, you know. Remember sir, Dr. Chang this say, you know. Dr. Chang, remember Dr. Chang did say you must shoot to take them 3 points first. Remember sir, Dr. Chang did say shoot first. Good night to you, brother Raymond. I wonder if anybody remembers that Dr. Chang did tell themselves to shoot first. My viewers and subscribers, me I go show you some things tonight. Yeah, man. Tonight, I have some things where me have to show you my viewers and subscribers. Yes, man. Me have to show you some things where I go on. And me see all a crash go on in a Westmoreland where some people lose them life. My viewers and subscribers are serious things are going on in our country, you know. Serious thing. Me see all a crash. Them things that me can't show. Them things that me can't show my viewers and subscribers. But the next thing when me hear my viewers and subscribers is that I get a picture. I have the picture here, so. Right now, according to what we hear, tiling a go on in a Falmouth Hospital. In the middle of the night, you know, yes. Me go put it up show now. In the middle of the night, tiling a go on in a Falmouth Hospital. And them a paint up the hospital. Me get the picture, me go show you it too, no. Me go show it too, no, my viewers and subscribers. Someone want ask you tough time. So if the people them no cuss and talk about the hospital and talk about how much people are lose them 3 pints, so the hospital. And we on the era, who the era come at Jamaica, or when the era make a go on making at the mids and midnight, uno decide to uno get up and uno I go fix up hospital. You know, look on the screen, my viewers and subscribers. Let me zoom it up and show you. Let me zoom it up and show you, students. Hold on a second, my viewers and subscribers. Everybody, please remember to hit the like button for me, alright? I never save it a while ago. Hold on, my viewers and subscribers. I wave it, yeah. I wave something there. Yeah, man, let me save it as a student. You know, hold on. I wave something there, I just have a while ago. Hold on, my viewers and subscribers. Hold on, the student. Actually, I put something up on my screen right there, so I want me just save a while ago. Somebody did send me this. Hold on, the student. Actually, I got save some, but me just showing the students. Here it is. I don't know why it never save, but me know me save it a while ago. When me save it in a pictures or a wrong place in the June 15th. Well, I'm a viewers and subscribers. More showing you what I go on here, so. Me go show you. In the middle of night, them people are waiting in the place, you know. Middle of night, them people are clean up place. Middle of night. But anyway, better late than never. Still my viewers and subscribers. But I wonder who them era come at the hospital. Who tough tan ears are the people them ears are come at hospital making at the middle of the night. You know, them say like Jesus going come in at the middle of the night. My viewers and subscribers, look when I see if you see one man right there. So, in a one green shirt. A watercolor shirt him a fair van. Lord Jesus. My viewers and subscribers, you look here. See teacher put up the picture big here. See the man in the shirt there. A what color shirt the man in a students. You know what them sound like me I tell pan them. What color shirt the man in a where I do it. And if you want look, see there's one lady that will look like a one nurse I walk beside of him. When you see what a clock a strike, students. When you see what a clock a strike down a Falmouth Hospital in a Migline night. Yes, man. In a Migline night. Somebody type Migline night. Good night to Michael Cole, Mona Percy, Hyacinth Leon, Althea Jones, Kian Givens, Florence Brown. One little quick touch up, calligraphy big up person. That's why I wonder sir, who them era come, because we know so them not do them thing. Them only do them thing that when them ear people are come. So that's why I ask one of my viewers and subscribers who them ears are come. Tell Magavi. I want to know them good as soon tell us how much millions of dollars it take up. But anyway, my viewers and subscribers, we just show no what go on. Be a middle of night. But I assume that the middle of the night would be the best time because in the daytime the hospital busy. In the daytime the hospital busy, so I assume the nighttime would be more suitable. But we just bring it to my viewers and subscribers. Yes, na middle night, like Jesus are coming night thief in the night. And them could have work out, them could have do it in the daytime and block off the section. But my viewers and subscribers, I don't know what happened, but it is something for sure. Said the JLP are one wicked, them viewers and subscribers. If you don't cuss and talk about the things them, nothing ever get done. Nothing ever get done, my viewers and subscribers. Students who remember one day where them say Rastas wanted dead or alive. My viewers and subscribers, it's Bad Friday. That term that is called Bad Friday. Can anybody tell me what is Bad Friday? My viewers and subscribers, I want to put up some things for my screen right here. So hold on the students. When hold on, let me put this up, man. Hold on a second, student. Come here for put up something on the screen for showing, you know. I have some things to show on the screen here. So how it all began and the whole Rasta issue. Yeah, man, we have a little thing for check out tonight, man, and a lot of you are going to enjoy it. So, my viewers and subscribers, so in 1963, my viewers and subscribers, in the type 1963, 1963, there was an incident which happened in Jamaica, which caused Rastas to lose them 3 points. Most of them were beaten. All kind of thing them get my viewers and subscribers at the hands of the government. And I want to put up a few things right here, my viewers and subscribers, for you to pay special attention to. Hold on, students. Yeah, man. Look at the first clip look at the first picture I'm about to put up here, so student. Look at the first picture right there, so. And then me I go play the documentary afterward. Look here, students. It says Bad Friday, 61 years ago on April 12, 1963. April 12, 1963, following a violent clash at Coral Gardens, Montego Bay, Jamaica, which resulted in the loss of life of 3 Rastas, 2 policemen, 3 civilians. Jamaican police soldiers detained Rastafari throughout the island. Lord Jesus, what heap of them get hurt, my viewers and subscribers. I'm just showing you a clip all the way from 1963. Hold on a second. Here's a news article, student. Look good on your screen. Here's a news article all the way from 1963. Look at your screen. This is from the Daily Gleaner, students. Big up to everybody who is coming in at the class. Big up all my students, them Rodney Reed, Hyacinth Leon, Pat, big up yourself, True of Loveless, Unstoppable, Hyacinth Leon, Althea Jones, everybody, Turla Allen, Jenny Stewart, Sandra Bennett, Jack One, Michelle Miller, everybody, welcome to Jamaica Hot Topic. Yes, my viewers and subscribers, look on the screen. Tragedy strikes at Coral Garden near Montego Bay early Thursday. 8 persons lose them 3 points on gas station. 2 policemen, 3 Rastafari, my viewers and subscribers. We're going to be looking at what caused this event. Can anybody type in the comments and tell me what was the contributing factor that caused this event? And who was the man that said him want Rasta, whether them dead or alive? Who was the person who said, so my viewers and subscribers? Who was the man student who said him want Rasta, whether them dead or them alive? Who is it that said so, student? Let me see which one of my student them bright and know them history. Who was it, my viewers and subscribers, who say Rasta them want the Rasta them, whether them alive or them have no 3 pints or whatever? Look at it, students. And this is under the JLP administration, and I just want to remind you. Benita Clark Jack one, I just want some Benita said no true Rasta would vote for JLP after the atrocity. But no Rasta vote for them. No Rasta vote for JLP and hug up JLP. No Rasta. The people them a call out Bustamante name Lord Bustamante. Would you hear catch up in the year like kin teeth furrow? You hear catch up in the year like kin teeth furrow, Mr. Bustamante. Our brother, you never know if to spell brother. My brother subscribers are asking to hit the like button for me, no, please. Hit the like button for me, students. Yes, all of my bright students are Sir Alexander Bustamante. Students, I have a video that I'm going to be showing you, and we're going to be doing a critical review of this video because you're going to see and hear from the mouths of the people themselves who endure this. You hear me say, students? Tonight is a night for you to pay attention. Donna Hanson, good night to you. Good night to you and everybody. Home phone, good night to you, home phone. Students, let us pay attention as I am to bring something on the screen for you. I am about to bring something on the screen, my viewers and subscribers. It might be a little bit sad in a sense, but it is something that we ought to learn from. And we want to remind people, my viewers and subscribers again, that under the JLP, and it's not lie, no. It's not lie, my viewers and subscribers. It's a conversation we were having since night. And somebody brought up the Coral Gardens issue. That's why I said I go and do my little research and come and present the class. Remember Tivoli Gardens incursion, where them say 100 and odd people lose them 3 pints. And when the people them 3 pints pack up over Maypen Cemetery, we are about 200 or 300 and odd people lose them 3 pints. I remember say the people in Tivoli Gardens, a JLP stronghold. Sometimes I'm sorry for the people in Tivoli where them go through. And the next time I don't sorry for them. Sometimes I'm sorry for them and the next time I'm not sorry for them because I can't understand how JLP do that in a 2016, in a 2010. How much our brother and son lose them 3 pints and we still get up and vote for JLP. So sometimes I'm not sorry for the rest of them, my viewers and subscribers, but all our students, I want us to pay attention to the clip here. Yes, man. Let us pay attention to the clip because it is something very interesting, students. It's a very, very, very interesting clip that you would want to learn something from. So pay attention, student, and let us learn about what happened at Coral Gardens. Let's go.
The Union Jack is lowered, and the new flag of Jamaica raised.
Everybody is in fear, everybody is in a panic because we have been victimized. We have not known what is going to happen to us. We are suffering.
Yeah, man, the wickedest fight Rasta get in Jamaica was true.
Students, remember, I want you to pay attention, because there are things that are going to be said and I want us to discuss it because we're doing a critical review. We're doing a critical review of the clip and looking at what caused it and who was the person that gave the warning. You're going to hear a lot of things when police talks and they used to use target with Rastaman dress up with Rasta as target. Figure of Rasta they used to use as target when them pie after. Students are whole heap of thing gonna go here, Whole heap of thing you go here. Hit the like button, students, and pay attention.
The Coral Garden thing.
What a war to bust a cabinet singing what a war. The what a war to bust standing cabinet singing what a war. Bust a manti come blind now. The second one come dead now. And Mr. Shearer come shear out himself.
Yes, we're calling up on the chanters, drummers. I have been the drummers. Step forward, please, make us start the order now. Drummers, chanters, make us start the meditation. I hear the power of His Majesty, make us hear and give reverence to Haile Selassie.
I was beaten, sent to prison without a cause.
Well, with Coral Garden now, it is a very long story.
I confident the power of Haile Selassie Rastafari to deliver I out of the hand of this wicked system in Jamaica.
Well, I take my viewers and subscribers. I never want certain things showing my viewers and subscribers. You know what on? I want to listen from when I talk about Siago. Yeah, I put it right here, so. Let me put it right here, so students.
Jamaican government in the early years.
Capture the high and the nobles, don't you know we are for net? Capture the high and the nobles, don't you know we are for net? Capture the high and the nobles in the round.
And And for many years, Rastafarians were concentrated in a community called Becuase. This community was adjacent to Coronation Market, the largest market in Kingston. In 1966, Becuase was razed by then Minister of Development and Welfare Edward Siaga, who sent bulldozers to destroy the ramshackle dwellings that had been erected, ultimately replacing all the residents with supporters of the ruling Labour Party. Rastafarians were dispersed to other areas of the country where many had already taken up residence in rural outposts and hilltops. Some in Jamaica consider this dispersal to be the single most formative moment in the movement, but it was preceded by a string of persecutions. Principal among these persecutions.
I don't trouble the students, but I want the Rastaman them to listen. So when them BS, them original BS was Becuase down at Tivoli, I see I go send bulldozer and chase them out. So the very first thing that I see I go send bulldozer, go chase them out, chase out the Rastaman from out of them place. So the first judgment that see I go chase out the Rasta them out of them Becuase, my viewers and subscribers. Let me play it back, make on the ear. Because I want people to hear what I go on, All right.
In 1966, Becuase was razed by then Minister of Development and Welfare Edward Siaga, who sent bulldozers to destroy the ramshackle dwellings that had been erected, ultimately replacing all the residents with supporters of the ruling Labour Party. Rastafarians were dispersed to other areas of the country where many had already taken up residence in rural outposts and hilltops. Some in Jamaica consider this dispersal to be the single most formative moment in the movement, but it was preceded by a string of persecutions. Principal among these persecutions was the Coral Gardens incident, also known as Bad Friday.
My birth full name is Isaac Wright. Born 1935.
Here come the Rastaman.
My name Enid.
Enid what?
Empress Enid Steele.
Yeah, you come out with it. You see what that are?
Come over hills and valleys and plains.
My birthplace is Sun Rivers. My post office is Cambridge. I went to Becuase at school, which I get great knowledge.
But you will loyalty, with loyalty, with loyalty to Jah.
My name is Fillmore Albaranga. I come to the Rasta movement in 1936 when I saw a photograph with His Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie.
Well, in the youthful days coming up, I was moving with a Rastaman, and I hear him speaking of Haile Selassie as the returned Messiah. And it's by 2 millilek then caused the Ark and the Covenant to trod from Jerusalem unto Ethiopia, guided by the Archangel Michael. So we acknowledge those divine consciousness of His Majesty, and we look upon the coronation of His Majesty, 1930, where He coronate as King of Kings and Lord of Lords, the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. And we know that that is the title that the Christ must return according to Revelation 19.
When the movement was founded in
All right, hold on a second, my brother subscribers. Me not talk about them and them divine majesty, because I not really agree with them and them divine majesty business. You know what I mean, and Selassie as Christ. But I want you to listen to this, my brother subscribers. This is where I want you to listen from. This is where I want you to listen to from, students. Listen to the part, students. Listen to the part.
Or did not seem to conform to their thinking. I mean, it happens at school, It happens in the workplace. So you began to see the different types of abuses and I would say extreme fear for the unknown. How dare you question the status quo? And that basically was what Rastafarians were doing.
One time, you know, according to how the government look at it, Rastaman was like, you know, workless and, you know, people never look at them as upful and conscious people. So, you know, police would have just harass you for nothing at all, you know.
In truth and in fact, Rasta was like a species in Jamaica where we have to stay on the edge of society. Like you have to stay both in the hills. You can't venture too much in the city and town. They don't want to see you, you know, because them figure say you bring certain light to the people.
My name is Selborne A. Reed. I'm an ex-Jamaican policeman, retired detective inspector. I recall even in my own growing up, Rastafarians were not accepted per se as ordinary citizens. Eventually I joined the force, and I recall that in our shooting range, the targets were oftentimes the image of a Rastaman with locks placed there.
Students in the ear where the police are say. I want them to hear what the police are say. I want them to hear the policeman are going to tell you now. Students, I want to listen about when the policeman are talking. I want to listen about when the policeman are talk about what. When him just join the force or what. I want to listen when the man are talk say. I want to listen what him say when him join the training camp. Them learn to shoot off a Rasta. Yes. And them thing that the man a show you, you know. Them thing that the man a show you, I want society to listen them thing, you know, student. I want to listen and pay attention, you know. Big up to everybody on the live, all my students, all new people on the live. Big up on yourself. Welcome to Jamaica Topic. Hit the like button. History we are showing, no. Pay attention as we do a critical review. Listen how Rasta suffer and the thing where Rasta got through. Listen to this.
I'm an ex-Jamaican policeman, retired detective inspector. I recall even in my own growing up, Rastafarians were not accepted per se as ordinary citizens. Eventually I joined the force, and I recall that in our shooting range, the targets were oftentimes the image of a Rastaman with locks placed there. And in our mind, that was the look of a criminal. And so we would use those images as targets.
If for any reason, if they catch you with little weed and you go to jail and you're a Rasta, the first thing they do is trim you.
My observation of how the security forces treated Rasta, that for me was the biggest deterrent, you know. It wasn't, I could deal with my father like forsaking me because I know he would come around eventually. I could deal with people in the community who think that, well, all right, from you step up to the feet of Rasta, this is the end of you. But you see, the way how the security forces treated Rasta, it was like not a very attractive thing.
The first tribulation on the Rasta.
My brothers and subscribers, I'm sorry, but I have to pause. You hear the man say a while ago? You hear the man say a while ago, as a Rasta, if you do not now go a prison or go there, the first thing them do is trim you, don't? And that the man just saying to my brothers and subscribers. Let me show you, say it still a happen. When you look here, students, we have evidence to show you say it still a happen, you know. I'm have to show it too, you know. When you hold on a second, Miss Viewer, I'm going to bring back this something. We're going back to the clip. But remember, it's a critical review. We can't just make it run. So we have to do a critical review, my viewers and subscribers. We want to show you something, student. Look here. When you look who come on the screen as a student. When you hear them say a while ago, say when them whole Rasta, what them do, I trim them, though. Trim them, so them trim the Rasta them. Now long time that a go on. Me go show you say it's still a go on in a Jamaica. Now look here. Look on my screen right here, some of you other subscribers. Because you know say one thing with a topic. Me come with the facts. Me have the evidence to prove it. Look say them still a trim Rasta. Look here. When you look on the screen right here, so who are the minister of culture? Look on her. Look on the screen. Who are the minister of culture, my viewers and subscribers? When me put her up, good so you can see she. They said candle woman will light up her candle, you know. And go sprinkle rum at Obeah man grave, you know. See her here, you know. I saw the people them say, you know. And look on it right there, so. Grange calls for investigation into cutting of Rastaman, Rasta elder beard. Kingston 13, May 2020. The Minister of Culture, Agenda, Entertainment and Sports, we never call her no honorable, Olivia Babsy Grange, has written to the Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Christopher Tufton. So one questionable smaddy a right to another failing smaddy, requesting an investigation into allegations that the beard of a Rasta elder was cut at a public hospital. All wally time them a cut beard. Them cut Rasta beard and trim Rasta beard. This a governmental look. Look on the screen and a PNP that in a Rasta business and trimming Rasta beard and cutting Rasta beard. At them do it. Them people a put Rasta in a judgment. Them people up on the screen and the dog go like couldn't forget. No go like couldn't forget. Let me go back to the something I shown you what me still have shown you. No go like couldn't forget.
Use those images as targets.
If for any reason, if they catch you with little weed and you go to jail and you're a Rasta, the first thing they do is trim you.
My observation of how the security forces treated Rasta, that for me was the biggest deterrent, you know. It wasn't, I could deal with my father like forsaking me because I know he would come around eventually. I could deal with people in the community who think that, well, all right, from you step up to the faith of Rasta, this is the end of it. But you see, the way how the security forces treated Rasta, it was like not a very attractive thing.
The first tribulation on the Rastafarian movement in Jamaica was 1950, when a man by the name of Wappy King go on the Palisades Road, which is the Norman.
A lot of people have questions, my viewers and subscribers, how the whole matter started. A lot of people have questions how the whole matter started. But you know, say I dissect things. I break it down for you so everybody can understand. So we're going to see how the whole issue started and why them start to hunt Rasta.
It was like not a very attractive thing.
The first
This is how it started. When this girl, Sydney Garrelly, lose her life in 1951. Anybody know about that? In 1951, a girl named Sydney Garrelly lose her 3 pints. Somewhere along Port Royal Road. And that's how the drama start. But listen to the words of the victims themselves. Listen to the words of the people who got through it. Listen.
The tribulation on the Rastafarian movement in Jamaica was 1950, when a man by the name of Wappy King go on the Palisades Road, which is the Norman Manley Airport Road. And there was a Chinese girl and a Chinese boy on the beach. And him killed the boy. And
I'm sorry for trouble, you know, my viewers and subscribers, you know, I'm sorry for trouble. But I want to know if I see something right there. So, you what say? What? No, them say over a Chinese girl. And what them say? No, over one Chinese girl, them say, my viewers and subscribers. Over one Chinese girl, my viewers and subscribers. Over one Chinese girl. I want to listen back to it, you know. Listen again.
that is Rasta. Because the guy have on him beard.
Hold on a second, my viewers and subscribers. I'm sorry for trouble, you know. I'm sorry for trouble, you know. Let me go again.
1950, when a man by the name of Wappy King go on the Palisades Road, which is the Norman Manley Airport Road. And there was
Upon it, it says, night ordeal at Palisados. 18-year-old Bernadette Hugh Slim. Hold on them. 18-year-old Bernadette Hugh, slim, dark-haired, is lying on a bed in Lower Ritty Ward, Kingston Public Hospital in her okay. So them said there was a Chinese Jamaican couple on the beach. A Chinese Jamaican couple on the beach.
a Chinese girl and a Chinese boy on the beach. And him kill the boy and rape off the girl. And throw the girl in the sea, thinking she got drowned. And then he ride off and leave her. When she get rescued, she told the police that it's Rasta. Because the guy have on him beard. But he didn't have on no hair upon him head. He was a rascal. And this guy of Rasta. So when him do him wickedness, him go shave off. So there was a man who saw him coming from that way on a bicycle and know that the guy is that kind of guy and see him trim off him beard. So he report to the police that guy. But the girl said, while him and her, he must be what him doing raping, she crop up him face, which have a whole heap of mark in her fingernail, you know, mark up him face. So everywhere them see a Rasta, them take knife and cut off him head off him face. I search for them mark then now to find out. So every man who have a beard was being prosecuted for that.
And one morning, when I push a car, have a little contract, go to Alpha. Come from Alpha, I see a crowd in Coronation Market. When I look and ask why, them say a Rastaman who sweep in the market. Police beat him up and then carry him gone to hospital, public hospital. So when the policeman then come down there, then catch all the Rastaman then by their nuts, so you know, and hold them, you know, and put on some ninga bite stick on them, you know, the button, and catch them drum, and step in at the drum and throw all the drum them in a fire. And we start run, we have to run from them because they have tear gas.
First, you had Prince Edward Emmanuel's convention.
Sorry. My brother subscriber, I'm sorry for laugh. Rasta said them whole Rasta head and put on some nincompoopity slick pan him. So them sorry for laugh, you know. But listen what Rasta say. Rasta says them whole Rasta and put on some nincompoopity slick pan Rasta. Listen to it. It's sad enough but me have to laugh. Listen to it, students.
When I look and ask why, them say a Rastaman who sweep in the market. Police beat him up and then carry him gone to hospital, public hospital. So when the policeman then come down there, then catch all the Rastaman then by their nuts, so you know, and hold them, you know, and put on some ninga bite stick on them, you know, the button.
Students, Rasta said them whole Rasta and put on some nincompoopity slick pan him. Rasta one name nincompoopity slick general. Hey, yo Rasta sample man in a studio. Listen to Rasta one more time and make it play. One more time.
Carry him gone to hospital, public hospital. So when the policeman then come down there, then catch all the Rastaman then by their nuts, so you know, and hold them, you know, and put on some ninga bite stick on them, you know, the button, and catch them drum, and step in at the drum and throw all the drum them in a fire. And we start run, we have to run from them because they have tear gas.
First, you had Prince Edward Emmanuel's convention. That was a long 21 days convention that they had over in Becuase, and with the expectation, according to some people, that they were to return to Africa at the end of that. The following year came Reverend Claudius Henry's decision day on October 5th, 1958, which was decision day, when the world would see the miraculous repatriation to Africa. Well, that created a crisis only for Henry's group, though I'm told that from the reports I received when I was doing that research, that many other people not belonging to his organization, which was called the African Reformed Church, had attached themselves to his movement in the expectation that they would be repatriated. People come from all over the country, apparently. Then came 1960 events, Henry again, when he was found with arms and a letter to Fidel Castro inviting the Castro government to come to Jamaica to take over this country as they depart for Africa. And that was the crisis that was precipitated for the movement, generally speaking.
The Reynold Henry case was disposed of within 6 months. In fact, from the time that Reynold Henry was arrested, was tried in the Supreme Court by a jury in a court that was presided over by the then Chief Justice. The case went to the Court of Appeal and to the Federal Court of Appeal that was part of the old federal structure. All of that took place within the space of 1 year, and the executions actually took place just a year after the event. So that is an indication of the speed and the anxiety that accompanied that case, and it is important to understand that because it is an index of the.
Hold on a second, student. I never hear what Rasta say good. I realize some students are telling me that is lignum vitae. I know lignum vitae. Lignum vitae is the national tree. Yeah, I know lignum vitae. I never know that he must say. Thanks for all the students for bringing that to my attention. Thanks to all of the students. I know lignum vitae, the tree. I think a Jamaica national tree that. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Thank you, students.
The sense of.
I just didn't hear exactly what him said, but I know lignum vitae. All right, thank you.
Fear and terror that persons who did not understand the Rastafarian movement, or persons who felt badly about it, felt adverse to the Rastafarian movement, how they reacted to the Corn Gardens trial.
Now today is the first day of independence for the latest new nation of the Commonwealth, Jamaica. Her new status, which was marked at midnight last night by the lowering of the Union Jack in Kingston, the capital, came soon after the dissolution of the West Indian Federation, from which, of course, Jamaica had already broken away.
Now, Linston Market. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Carry up, go Linston Market, not a quarter what sell. Carry up, go Linston Market, not a quarter what sell. Lord, what a night, not a bite. What a Saturday night. Lord, what a night, not a bite. What a Saturday night.
Holy.
You know, I'm a students member, Carry Akigua Linstead Market. Welcome to everybody that is on the live. Each and every one, once you're hearing my voice, welcome to Jamaica, our topic. Please remember to hit the like button, and I hope you're learning something from this. I hope you're learning something. This is for educational purposes. I hope you're learning something. Everybody, please hit the like button if you can, and let us share the video with more people. Thank you.
Thursday, 1963, a news come over the ear. Say, uprising in Montego Bay, Carroll Garden. 6 Rasta, burn down a gas station, kill a man, 3 of the Rasta get shot dead, 2 arrested, 1 at large, 300 in jail.
I wrote about the incident of the Rastafarian uprising as of April 11, 1963. I was one of the police officers in that incident. We received reports from whilst at the station, from the area that a gas station was on fire. So I went in the armory and the inspector had ordered that I take out 6 rifles with ammunitions. I took the rifles out and they were distributed among the men, including myself. And we loaded a long base Land Rover and went towards Coral Gardens.
We are in Salt Spring, which is very important in the Coral Garden incident. Why is it important? Because the brother who had the problem with the system, with Babylon, he used to have his farm just about a mile or 2 from here, above Salt Spring in Flower Hill, next door. With Salt Spring and Flower Hill are like neighbors, you know. Most of the people in Salt Spring, Flower Hill, work on the property at Rosal.
A man will never, no,
No, Rudolph went up on the property, and him a burn coal. Him never work with the planters them.
Yeah.
So the coal when I burn now, them claim so the people them where they develop never like to smell the coal burning. So then tell him to go over yonder.
Yeah.
So then go over yonder and you have a ranger who bump. You know some Jamaican ranger them bumpy.
Yeah.
And then go up there and see man say, Rasta boy, you know, so you know fi burn coal on the people them property. So the thing now, they have a place down in the sun here, white gut. Everybody afraid, I know people afraid down there so. You have a road from now a half moon, go right to where me live there now in a Mount Zion, because Mount Zion me live. And there so the police them go down and catch him. Around 3 police nights up here. So they must say want him, I want the Rasta fi tap and come in. So them not tap because him not go on a mission. Yeah. So there's so now the police and thing and the news go out, say Rasta police war. So you know hell was loose.
Brother Franklin at that time was a very popular youngster among the Rastafarians group in Jamaica, Montego Bay. And not only was he popular among Rastafarians, but he was popular among the underprivileged youngsters in the entire area.
So now we have Rudolph as we little, as we father. Because you know, most of we call him with father. To how him used to treat us as young youth.
My name is Sheena Franklin. I am the daughter of Rudolph Franklin. He always come, you know. Me see people running up and down. You don't know who is here. Rudolph. They wonder to myself because I was so small. They wonder to myself, say, who is this man that everybody have to, you know, run up and down. Rudolph is in the place and things like that.
And one evening we coming from school, we see a guy lie down into a jeep like this, lie on him face with him foot stretched out the back. So everybody tried to wondering, who is the person? So we didn't know who is it until about 8 o'clock in the evening. There's a man come from out where we were living and tell us that Rudolph get shot today. No, that was 1961. Yeah, 1961, October.
I know Rudolph. I don't know his whereabouts, where he live. I don't know nothing about him. I only know that I buy coal, I buy corn, I buy peas, bean, and I buy okra from him. That's what I know. I don't know nothing. I don't know if he was a bad man. I don't know if he was a good man. Until I hear that them shoot him.
Rudolph
father die and leave a lot out of Carl Garden. When he go on the lot now, he start chop it down and burn coal, and they then make them start farm. Till they get the land clear now, then start farm. After they start farm now, Rosal manager, they send workers over there to check what the man them do. But then say a Rosal then depend. So after them go there and check you out and carry back the news to the manager. Say then they farm this and then they farm that. Then say alright. Then they set up for good when the project.
I want to listen say the man father leave the piece of land for him and him a burn him coal, and because it was close to Rose Hall Guest House or Rose Hall Great House, and a big problem, chew him a little man and them a big people, them find fault with him and then problem come. I saw it easy for people lose them 3 pints at Jamaica, once the system have a problem with that, we want to listen and pay attention, Alright.
Start reap. When they start reap the project now, then carry a battalion of police go there. And when they go the battalion of police go there, then chop down, they reap what they reap, pumpkin, melon, every little thing what they see they reap it. And after they reap it now, then the order to chop it down and then chop it down. Alright, for the first time, the girl say to them, say, man, I'm not a quarters here now. I have my title and thing, me a lawfully here. Then say, man, you come down too much from Rosal. So you have to advance up further up.
I grew up in a farming community. I love to see plants grow. And one of the things that I had to do whilst a young cop in Montego Bay was to go out with the bulldozers to bulldoze farm crops on the Cardiards property. These people would have gone on the property, they have no permission, and cultivate their crops. And so they were trespassers. And so the headmen would call the police. Police would arrange to go there and then bulldoze the crops. And there were many times that I stood almost at the point of tears when I saw those beautiful crops, cabbage, corn, cassava, yam, being plowed up.
Then go back there the second time and then do the same thing. And after they reap down what did they know? But I said, no, what is this? See me tie clear? Then say, man, you come down too much from Rosal. So hard branch up, second time. Then chop down and reap for them to reap and go away. Third time I'm going to come back now. Rodolph got to machete the plant can.
No, my brother subscriber, I'm sorry for trouble. This does sound like what Chevron I do. Remember, say Chevron, the Prime Minister wife, go bulldoze the people them land. My brother subscribers, me has shown us some simple little petty things make a whole heap of people lose them life more while, Some simple little petty things make a whole heap of people lose them life, my viewers and subscribers. Me just showing you some things how the JLP them wicked and them no love for Jamaica people, Let me play it back, make it sink in, Listen to the issue, students. Everybody please hit the like button for me. From your ear, me please hit the like button. Make us share this, make other people hear what the JLP do. Hit the like button, students, and share it. Hit the like button.
Alright, for the first time, the girl say to them, say, man, I'm not a quarters here now. I have my title and thing, me a lawfully here. Then say, man, you come down too much from Rosal. So you have to advance up further up.
I grew up in a farming community. I love to see plants grow. And one of the things that I had to do whilst a young cop in Montego Bay was to go out with the bulldozers to bulldoze farm crops on the Cardiards property. These people would have gone on the property, they have no permission, and cultivate their crops. And so they were trespassers. And so the headmen would call the police. Police would arrange to go there and then bulldoze the crops. And there were many times that I stood almost at the point of tears.
Me no cut to my viewers and subscribers. Me I go disturb it. You say all you, Mr. Man, me no know who you be, but me glad how you confess the wickedness where you do. Me glad how you come and confess the wickedness and tell the people them say back in a year day when you go training school, a image of Rasta uno use as shooting target. Me glad how you come and confess to the people them saying that your young days, you used to have to take most tractor and lick down the people them food. Just like what Juliet Oldness do, lick down the woman food. A long time I tell you say JLP I do them wickedness, you know. And him attack the man as squatters. And the man say him have him title. So how the man as squatters and the man have him title? People they JLP are oppression. I want to listen how them are oppression. I want to listen how them oppression, student. I want you listen how them oppression. Why you listen how them oppress people, student.
When him go on the lot now, he start chop it down and burn coal. And they then make them start farm till they get the land clear now, then start farm. After they start farm now, Rosal manager, they send workers over there to check what the man they do. But then say a Rosal, then they pan. So after them go there and check you out and carry back the news to the manager. Say then they farm this and then they farm that. Then say alright. Then they set up for good when the project start reap. When they start reap the project now, then carry a battalion of police go there. And when they go the battalion of police go there, then chop down, they reap what they reap, pumpkin, melon, every little thing what they see they reap it. And after they reap it now, then the order to chop it down and then chop it down. Alright, for the first time, the girl say to them, say, man, I'm not a quarters here now. I have my title and thing, I make me a lawfully here. Then say, man, you come down too much pan Rosal. So you have to advance up further up.
I grew up in a farming community. I love to see plants grow. And one of the things that I had to do whilst a young cop in Montego Bay was to go out with the
Continue, you know, the man, they on him farm at work, you know, and them wait till the man product ready, you know. You see how them wicked, them could have lick it down from long time, you know, them time the man, you know. Time the man, you know, and wait till the man product ready, you know, and them reap the man product, you know, so the man work hard, plant, water, time thing, them, you know, and them check the man things, you know, hey, you know, see how people wicked, you know, see how people wicked, my students. Hit the like button for me. Una see how people wicked are lifeless. So we are learning that issue lesson. I said time, you know. Make we get back to the clip.
bulldozers to bulldoze farm crops on the Cardiards property. These people would have gone on the property, they have no permission and cultivate their crops. And so they were trespassers. And so the admin would call the police would arrange to go there and then bulldoze the crops. And there were many times that I stood almost at the point of tears when I saw those beautiful crops, cabbage, corn, cassava, yam, being plowed up.
Then go back there the second time and then do the same thing. And after they reap down what did they know? But I said, no, what is this? See me title here? Then say, man, you come down too much pan Rosal. So hard branch up, second time.
No, but when say the man a trespass and the man have him title, oh, when so lie, the man have him title for the land. Oh, when say the man a trespass, my brothers and subscribers, me I show you how them people are got to work, you know. And they come with all kind of propaganda and lie. They make up all sort of reason when it make sense while the blind can't see how foolish is them attack. Listen to what go on.
Then chop down and reap for them to reap and go away. Third time I'm going to come back now. Rodolph got one machine to plant corn. So when the police then go there and Rodolph got the machine, he said, drop it, Rastaman, drop the cutlass, drop that cutlass. Rodolph said, but imagine. When you come up here with the gun, being it and all different kind of thing, and I Rastaman tell you, say, if drop it. And I got I cut this the farm, my little perform. And you come tell me if you drop my cutlass. A 3 bullet then give him.
He was working in one of the Cartwright's place, a part of the Cartwright's property in Carl Gardens area. And of course, he was planting marijuana. Well, the police went there not to raid him for marijuana, but to execute a warrant for him to leave the Cartwright's property. And it so happens that the day when the police went there to serve him this summon, he was uncooperative, and there seemed to be some altercation between himself and the policeman who had gone there to serve him the summon. And the police shot him. He was not dead, he was injured, and he was taken to the hospital and stayed maybe about 3 months in the hospital before he was released. After he was released, he was taken before the court, tried, convicted, and sentenced to time served and 3 months in prison. He was a very hurting man, and when he came out of prison, he vowed that he was going to take revenge on those who had caused him to go to prison.
I see him in the hospital, and him get 9 months of prison. And after he come out back, he was with me a little time still, because him crumble for he come selling little something, you know. So till me yes, they kill Rodolph. Rodolph killed man at Carroll Garden. Me don't know who on him. Me don't know which part name Carroll Garden. Right.
Instead of make the man get his medication to keep him, they send him man to prison at 68. When he released from prison, check back his doctor because infection, him feeling belly start to swell. Him declare a policy that I think him find 5 more men with himself and declare a revolution. I blame him not because I done nothing wrong. I was a headman for the property where he didn't do nothing.
Just before the Carroll Garden incident, the Sunday evening, I was living in Flankers, and he came and looked for us and didn't tell us what he was going to do. And the Thursday, I had a cousin live next door, but he wasn't living up here, he was living down the bottom there. And he run and come to me and say, "Gay, you know, say your father dead?" He say, "Oh, my father fi dead." He say, "Yeah, man. My father in the Carroll Garden incident. Your father in the Carroll Garden incident, and me understand, so then kill him."
So we formed 2 parties of men, about 15 men each, in a Y formation, and we decided to go in search of these men. By then, a lot of civilians who have heard about the incident had joined the police party, and we were going in search of the men who had done these heinous crimes. We saw about 5 or 6 Rastafarian men coming towards us, and they paused for a little while after they saw the police vehicle. Then we got out of the vehicle, and one of the men in my party took up his rifle, aimed at the men. He pulled the trigger went off, but the gun did not go off because of course there was no ammunition in the gun. So when the Rastaman observed that the gun did not go off, they more or less thought that the guns were either defective or they were not loaded. So they spurred on, they began to shoot arrows, and then they attacked the police. The police was defenseless, and the citizens who thought that they had to do something because in their opinion the police was not in charge of the situation. So they formed themselves in vigilante groups. And the fact that they heard that Rastamen were involved, they decided to search out for every Rastaman. In fact, whether you were black, white, yellow, or blue, professor, or just anybody, even if you wear a beard as a little status symbol, you'd be regarded as a Rastaman, you would be beaten and taken to the police station and locked up.
Babylon, your throne gone down, gone down. Babylon, your throne gone down. I hear the voice of the Rastaman say, Babylon, your throne gone down, gone down. Babylon, your
Hit the like button for me, my students. If you're enjoying the documentary, hit the like button. Hit the like button, students. Just touch the like button, everybody. Hit the like button, hit the like button.
throne gone down.
I'm Robin Small, otherwise known as Jerry Small or Bongo Jerry. My old man, Ronald Small, he tried the case, the murder case resulting from the Carl Gardens confrontation in 1963. The Bustamante administration in the earlier 50s, they had moved against Pinnacle and Leonard Howell. The PNP in their time moved against Henry and others. And now after independence, now the JLP again now move against the Rastafarian community island-wide on the pretext of the Carl Gardens incident.
Babylon then come out, but you see majority of the people and the people don't want the one, enough of people in Babylon who really come. Because it's a stigma with the said government, yeah, this was the said JLP government was in power during them time with I said them spread a stigma about Rasta, like Rasta is a black heart man, them all catch people and kill them and all them things. So that is why them spread these stigma. So you see when the thing start a mobile with them say, it does spread like wildfire through a lot of Rasta in this region, you know. That was a region.
So in the old days of time, no, man, this place is pure food. Pure food, hungry the lick man crossing good kind of car in those days, you no one to give no work to do. First the Rastafarian, Eli Selassie, no one to respond to you, can't get nothing to eat, no drink. You have to get in yourself, because if you know in yourself, you live in jail. You have to walk on the living shark line.
So them want to listen to the things them a Rasta them attack, you know. I want to listen to the thing them a Rasta attack, you know, because of something every Rasta. So no matter if you're white, black, brown, tall, slim, no matter who, you see it and you hear the man say it was the same JLP government in a power. Listen to Rasta, I tell you how them suffer under JLP. Listen.
I'm take food for you, I want exciting, take our food off my property, try to go attach on go feed the other one by night.
Labour Party was in power and they was very hostile to Rastaman.
It really was the Bustamante government's first clash, really, with the Rastafari.
I heard that under Bustamante government, them time the Rasta just come in, and Rasta was treated brutality underneath that government. Because from his Rasta, him said, you must go to prison or you die. Because then catch all Rasta.
You hear that, students? Under Bustamante government, a peer police him use. Peer Bustamante government, peer police him use to oppress the people. Isn't Devon Andrew Holness doing the same thing? Isn't Devon Andrew Holness doing the same thing? Tell the truth, no, students. Remember, say Bustamante send police. Bustamante same war Rastaman dead or alive. Him send out police for go hunt Rastaman. You go hear a Rasta tell us them have to hide in a bush. And then some people have to hide from Devon. If you tell Devon about him mother, him send police come run it down. Wouldn't you say them are wicked? Wouldn't you say them are wicked, my viewers and subscribers? Wouldn't you say JLP are wicked? Anytime them in a power, them use police and oppress the people. When you must think a joke me at all. Let me shut up here, man. Let me shut up here. I just want to look on it and do some critical thinking for yourself. Look at this and do some critical thinking. And if you can, remember to hit the like button. Hit the like button, students. Share it, let everybody hear it.
I have little ear and thing him say must shoot first and inquire after.
And Mr. Bustamante say, carrying all Rastaman dead or alive. He say who can hold a 14 we hold down the cemetery.
When him say the jail can't hold them, throw them on Bogil.
Yeah.
Bogil is a cemetery in Mobile. That means to kill them. So we never like them sounded.
No, hold on there, students. Hold on there, hold on there, hold on there. I never always strong say for shoot first and fire after. So Rasta tell we say Buster man did say shoot first and fire after. Hold on there, students. Una look on the screen or Rasta say, no man. Welcome to everybody on the live. My brothers subscribers, look on the screen. Una look on the screen for me now. Hold on there, my student. Me I beg you to look on the screen. Look on the screen or Rasta say them say. Police must do what? Shoot first and inquire after. That's what Buster man did tell him in 1963. Anybody remember say Orius Strong did tell the people themself to shoot, tell the police them to shoot first too? Student, me just have make you see what. Hello, my brethren, students, listen to me now. In a 1963, Rasta them a tell you the sufferation where them go through. And look on my screen, Rasta say in a 1963, Buster man to tell the police them say they must shoot first and inquire after. That's when JLP a ruled. I said JLP a rule now. Always strong. Tell the police themselves to shoot first and inquire. One must think so lie me I tell when me come here at night time, you know. One must think so when me come here at night time I lie me I tell you no. Anytime JLP in a power, me tell you people suffer. Anytime JLP in a power, the police get more right for abuse poor people. The man I show you in a 1963, you know, say Buster man to tell the police them say they must shoot first and inquire after, you know, that a 1963, you know. And in a 2022, 23, Horace Strong I tell police them to shoot first and inquire after. Unless it's the same thing them. Unless it's them are the same thing and them can't change. Them no love poor people. Me shut up here, man. I'm glad we make that point the tune, you know. I'm just glad we make that point. If you no see for yourself, everybody eat the like button for me, students. Eat the like button.
Inquire after.
And Mr. Busterman, he say, carrying all Rastaman, dead or alive. He say, who can hold a 14? We hold on the cemetery.
When him say the jail can't hold them, throw them on Bogil.
Yeah.
Bogil is a cemetery in Mobile. That means to kill them. So we never like them sounded.
Did you know? So did you know how the elders suffered because they called on Rastafari? So did you know how the elders suffered to bring this liberty to I and I? So did you know how the elders suffered because they called on Rastafari? So did you know how the elders suffered to bring this liberty to I and I?
Star newspaper came out and said, bringing all Rastas, those farm crops.
My brothers subscribers, Rastaman suffer. Rastaman suffer. You the man said, did you know how the elders suffer? Make a play about the song, the students. You go hear a Rastaman give him testimony. And when him talk, me laugh. Rasta say, them get a rope and get the rope and swing it round him head like cowboy. If you cast the rope off him like a cow, and Rasta say him ball out, say, lightning, thunder, Rastafari. And Rasta says, same say the boy with the rope, I want to rope him get freed. And Rasta says, some say him get freed. I saw the ball out, and lightning. And I saw him run away. My brother subscribers, listen to the documentary. Continue, listen to it. Listen to it.
So you have to advance up further up.
I grew up in a farming community. I love to see plants grow.
I gone too far. What I take my brother subscribers, bear with me. Yeah, man, I gone too far a while ago. Bear with me. Yeah, mama gone too far a while ago, student. Sorry.
That means to kill them. Huh? So we never like them sounding.
Did you know? So did you know how the elders suffered because they called on Rastafari? So did you know how the elders suffered to bring this liberty to I and I? So did you know how the elders suffered because they called on Rastafari? So did you know how the elders suffered to bring this liberty to I and I?
Star newspaper came out and said, bringing all Rastas dead or alive. And that was a very frightening experience for me in 1963. And when I read the news article carefully, I realized that one of my school friends was the one that got shot. That night I went down to visit my girlfriend, and after I left I was walking along Dome Street and a whole lorry full of soldiers just swarmed down on me and started asking questions. I got so frightened I said, please take me to the nearest police station. And it was at the police station now that the whole revelation of what the incident took place, because I met at the police station my schoolmate from primary school that used to live right here, and he was a policeman. And he's the one that began to tell me the whole incident. He said on the night of the incident, he was on patrol, and when he saw the young Rastas somewhere down in the bushes there, he got frightened. And he went against instructions and took out a cartridge and put it in the gun and into the gun against the instructions of the inspector, and fired and shot my schoolmate.
I am a brethren, so we're going to have a little smoke. We go for that, we go catch a fresh now, we go collect with little money. All we hear, police, come down. Rasta, uno kill good police. And from that, they take us, beat us up, put us into a jeep. We are in there for 31 days before I was sent to General Penitentiary, which was even a wrong prisoner sent me. Because for first offender, I used to go to the farm instead of the general. I was tried half naked because they beat my shirt off. So that's the way I try. Mr. Pilot say unto me, Mr. Brissett, I can do better. I have to send to prison. I say, Mr. Pilot, you say, I see you. Did you say I do something? So you see, when my day come, I'm gonna dribble your cup. And I mean it even now and forever.
What is your name?
Oh, Noel Bennett.
And you're born?
Born in Jamaica, in Cardwell, April 43.
My name is Winston Ferguson. I was born in Barnet Lane, in 10 Barnet Lane, 1942, 5th of October.
My name is Alan Bennett.
And when were you born?
1935.
My name, as none to the flesh, Frank Garden.
My name is Justin Reed. I was born in Salt Spring in 1923.
My name is Enos Aldine. I born 1934.
I was born in Westmoreland, 1920. My name, Ivan Sama.
My name is Caswell Shakespeare. I was born January 20, 1937.
Prince Albert Williams.
And when were you born?
1946, 47.
Thomas Lyon, my name was.
Thomas Lyon.
Yes.
Alright. And you don't know which year you're born?
No, man. They are like it.
I was born 1932, the 15th day of March. at Montego Bay, Strand Street, 10 Strand Street.
Well, in my experience of Coral Garden, personally, I was in the hills, in our St. James Hill here, burning coal for 6 weeks, cutting down coal wood to burn for a coal, that we can get it to cook into the stove. And when I come out of the hills now, draw the coal the Friday, the Good Friday, and come out and distribute a bag of the coal to a vendor and go around to my brethren to ask him what's going along and tell me, say, well, police is in the area. So I leave now from the brethren and come up to my gates, still in Granville. These things that I'm telling you happen. And when I come up my gate now, I did have a sister that I and I rest together as my empress. And then I trod now to a higher hills called Charman, where I farm, do my little farming and so on. And was in Charman Mountain for around 4 days until I leave there and trod to St. Elizabeth and the daughter. Called there to the part of St. Elizabeth where I trod, called Cedar Spring, is around 28 miles from Montego Bay. And we trod all night. And when we reached there, they clean out. So when we were there with our brethren now, called Bongo Levi, and tell him what happened, the people them now, when I was going up the hill, try to stop I from enter the area of the brethren house then. So we mustn't go up there. So I asked him why, I asked them why. Them said because Rasta killed police in Montego Bay.
Call management come down pan and I. And then come take an eye now. Murder an eye. Too many things with an eye. And send me back in prison.
And they grabbed me. And they put a rope right round me.
My brother subscribers, I want to listen when Rasta got talk to them rope him. You know. Students, remember to hit the like button. Welcome to everybody on the live. Robert Honeywell, Captain J, away I do up them time a man in here. When I think you're the airport, I fly go to Mexico. Lord Jesus. I fly go to Dubai. Big up calligraphy. Juliet Jackson, Sonia Foster, Bernie Sams, everybody, Peter Finn, Andre Reed, everybody. Blessings to your students. Remember to hit the like button. Remember to hit the like button. And please pay attention to the video, students. Remember to hit the like button, all right? Yes.
Me, you know, make sure that they rope me go down foot, heavy head. And they tell me like bananas.
Come up to me yard and when
Students, more to listen, Mr. Man, say them a go rope him, you know. Why you listen to Rasta, say them a go rope him, students, and them a go ball out, Jah, lightning and thunder. Listen to it, students. When me hear him say, Mr. laugh and nearly drop down to rotted cup. Listen to it, students. Hit the like button.
then handcuff we and handcuff we. One of the policeman say, man, you could have had a great mind and burn down the building. Me say, man, how are you they say to me? Me say, man, you'd have been up faster for your building down, blow up. That one of them got one long gun. See that way? You can't see it. Look on it, man. You have one long gun in this way, the one gun. Ram! On the two head move. One of my sister bend down and scream out. He says, you scream out. Not me, I said, no. Wait till I go down, sir. I don't jail.
I was in Wakefield, touchdown Trelawney, on the 12th of April 1963, where Buster Manti and Harley regime come down to say, kill Rastafari. And them take I from Wakefield, in fact them cruel to I from Wakefield to Montego Bay. When I go to Montego Bay, I have to kneel on my knee at 14 and put me hand on my head and shut up my eye. It's only high self, not lick high self. To every man have a privilege, if you dig out your eye, there's nothing unto the government.
In night time, you know, they usually beat Rastas and shoot them and all them things and lock them up and some get imprisonment, and some get jail, and pay some cash, and find them, and some go to prison.
The government said they carrying all Rasta dead or alive. Either their head, cut out their head or carry them in, or kill them and carry them in, no charge. Let them take we in. 3-year imprisonment.
They carried me to the Montego Bay jail right in the center of the town. They beat us, then do everything to us. When we ask for water, they push us out in the broiling sun. And they wait until when the sun hot. When you look at the concrete, man, you see the heat coming out of it. And they take up the hose, they have the water hose personal. And they touch it on the hydrant. And they spray us in the water, in the middle of the sun.
The night I was coming along and them trying to them a search for me, because they don't want me. Then we call out. And the bad dog them, all kind of dog them come up and ready to heat up my structure. But seeing as I was a humble youth at them time they couldn't heat I up. Because I don't war them. They just stand up and hear what them have to say. Then came me go to jail. Beat me very, very properly, beaten from the generation. And then came me go to jail. And then lock I down. And then lock I down now, I believe then give I bail. And sentence me for 30 days in.
Hey, Minala, when you listen to that man, you know, say that man is one humble brother, you know. Yeah, man, as you listen to the Rastaman, you hear say the Rasta is one humble brother. And you hear him say it because I and I humble them couldn't eat I up. Yeah, man, you're one humble youth, man. Big up yourself, Rastafari, man. Big up yourself, man.
Prison. The first sentence that.
I don't see the half of Caragan incident because I was at North Gully and I couldn't go round and round to see the harp. I couldn't walk out because it was danger. Which I tell you from the beginning that I was pregnant, okay? Well, the Wednesday when I got up, I hear some people like over the other yard, they talk, Rasta kill man, Rasta kill man, Rasta kill man.
Them start to fling buckle, fling stone at our head, and I slip them then. And some they jam I with stick. But the one that I was watching keenly is the big, strong, black guy that have a big rope. Call it around a 3 inches rope. Feel like you know cast a cow. So every time in the real rope now for cast I know. I burn lightning and thunder and earthquake and I seem fear. So I start burn the said words them, lightning and thunder, and struck him out and go up on the hill quicker than him.
Murder! Students, we say out of the documentary, yes, the best part, you know, Rasta say the boy get the rope and rope him and him ball out, Jah lightning, thunder, Rastafari, and the man get freed. Listen to Rasta again, my viewers and subscribers. Rasta said the boy want rope him like a cow. Rasta said the boy want rope him like a cow and him ball out, Jah, thunder, lightning, and the boy get freed. Yes, yes, Rasta. Chant lightning pan him, Lord Jesus.
Them start to fling buckle, fling stone at our head, and I slip them then. And some they jam I with stick. But the one that I was watching keenly is the big, strong, black guy that have a big rope. Call it around a 3 inches rope. Feel like you know cast a cow. So every time in the real rope now for cast I know. I burn lightning and thunder and earthquake and I seem fear. So I start burn the said words them, lightning and thunder, and struck him out and go up on the hill quicker than him.
That's so we feel me there. Yeah, and they kick off my door.
Yeah.
And they turn up my face, turn down my face and turn me back. And they got me back a beat with the riot button and gun boat.
Please subscribers. Hey, Rasta say, hey, me have a play what that part they know. Hey, Rasta say, when him ball out lightning and thunder and him see the boy fear, him chant the same words again. So then me have to make you listen to Rastaman. Rasta said the one way my watch at the big thick one. Rasta said out of everybody ma watch the big thick one with this something where one cast him like a cow. Students, when you hit the like button for me now, please. No man, class nice man. Somebody hit the like button. And if you're enjoying the class, remember to bless up the super chat, students. The super chat is the $sign right beside the comment. You can bless up the super chat and send a contribution if you appreciate the class. All right, students, back to the lesson.
Them start to fling buckle, fling stone at our head, and I slip them then. And some they jam I with stick. But the one that I was watching keenly is the big, strong black guy that have a big rope. Call it around a 3 inches rope. Feel like you know cast a cow. So every time in the really rope now for cast I know. I burn lightning and thunder and earthquake and I seem fear. So I start burn the said words them, lightning and thunder, and struck him out and go up on the hill quicker than him.
That stone will kill me there. Yeah, and they kick off my door.
Yeah.
And they turn up my face, turn down my face and turn me back. And they got me back a beat with the riot button and gun boat. So all my ribs them broke. 2 of them broke. They give me some lick, all in my head. Man, me some fool man, piss up myself. But me I tell you bingy. And when I look, I see man no our leaf with stick, stone, machete to heavy weapon them have. The arm and barrack broke up boy them that the soldier them. A blue suit them have on with helmet. Gun, one of them take the gun and lick I right as they said.
Yo, man, nah, line up my viewers and subscribers. The era Rasta say man piece up himself a while. Hey, have some wickedness them do to Rasta it bombard you. Yo, I don't know if say no my viewers and subscribers. Me I tell you the truth, man. I don't know if say my viewers and subscribers. Me I tell you the truth, my viewers and subscribers. A whole heap of wickedness them people do to Rasta. Whole heap of wickedness, my viewers and subscribers. I don't know how people still jump up and a vote for JLP and I say JLP. A Rastaman a run go meet and I say JLP and I say JLP. When I see the thing them what JLP do to Rasta, I mean I said to know again my viewers and subscribers, they say anytime the JLP in a power, it seem like the police them get a little extra strength Panadol there. You know, like supplicant boots, you them get a little extra strength there for text it pan poor people, my viewers and subscribers. May I tell you that? Look at your screen. Look on your screen, my viewers and subscribers. A wickedness. Far away Rasta come from. Far away Rasta come. And them man are true Rasta. Them man will go through the suffering and the hardship. Some man right now don't know nothing about Rasta. I have none for say my viewers and subscribers. I just tell us that the man them will suffer the most, my viewers and subscribers. Where Babylon system beat up or the police them text it pan them man there. I'm just show us how the JLP administration do it. I just make that clear for you, no? Big up Rosemary Robinson, Sonia Foster, Captain J, Youngs at NS at N. Everybody on the live, creativity. But me don't know how some people still have vote JLP, the Rastaman them. Me don't know how some people still have vote JLP, the Rastaman them, my viewers and subscribers. Me don't know what go on. Come like say them forget. Anyway, my viewers and subscribers, remember to hit the like button, students. Hit the like button for me and remember to bless up teacher Cash App, our teacher Zell. Come on, somebody bless up teacher Cash App if you can. Bless up teacher Cash App or the Zell students or the super chat.
Right here, so I drop clear like tongue. And the time I drop about 7 of them at pure kick. Raise I up back. I bleed from this side right onto the hurt.
You should check on morning. Then take you out one by one. And button the buck up and button the buck up and button. When they done with, when they done 3 morning straight, then give it that they feeding there, beating. And every one of them what beat we, have to chop up hand. For hours when they lick and piece of flesh, but for them they lick and lick.
I just want to say the same thing, and that Devon I got do, yes, it's just like a buster man to use the police them and text it pan Rasta. I saw Devon I go use the police and text it pan some people, You remember, say if anybody tell Devon about him mother appear, police come for you. I saw buster man to send out peer. Hello, say Devon really a read out of the JLP playbook. Say Devon can't better. Buster man to that wicked, Siago to that wicked. Andrew you can't better, man. Jamaica for vote you out, man.
But now buck up on one another and flick back to them pull muscle and all and shit them. You have to chop up their hand.
But while we was there now in the night, police come in the morning, early in the before day around 2 o'clock. They charge the brethren for common assault. And they charge I know for the brethren gas lamp that they took away from the brethren. And the brethren have a big cook fork that him for always frying dumpling with and sell it when he was in Kingston. And them take a big tape from him and charge me for those things, unlawful position. Well, we spent 7 days in Black River Police Station, and on the 8th day now, they transfer us to Balaclava Police Station and carry us to Balaclava Courthouse.
I was working at Iron Shore, and I hear that they're coming on with Rasta. And I sit down there, and after what I see, some police and soldier and pavilion, they come through the cane piece was right there. And the whole of them come through and then take me first. After they take the other brethren and go to our next spot over that side and take our next one. We go Falmouth, but that jail couldn't hold me. And then carry go to Falmouth. And I stay at Falmouth Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, court. We got court.
What did they charge you with?
Breach of the public law.
The Thursday morning, around 4 o'clock, I hear a rolling, coming very fast. And when it come up, I hear it stop, how it gate like here, so. And hear boop, 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 boop. And I board house. I mean, like we have a little keyhole and me prep out, so. Me see soldiers like sand grain. Me go back, me say, Marcin, police and soldier out there, Then I have a little girl, a little brother live before me. I realize, then lick down the door, and then go in and then start murder him and then drag him out.
Murder, Mr. Murder. The guy that murder me, man. All the woman in the piece of chicken and all them kind of way that. And then they show down for me and say them beat me to kill me. Stone, iron, everything they find. Yes.
What I do now is save Marcin now. I take off the mattress off of the bed, and I put it in the corner, and then go in the mattress, and I tie the mattress down here so, and I tie it up here so. And I hold the head, the breeze can go in now. And so I get to save him from brutality with the big belly. Taking the Friday night, have the baby the Saturday night. Death road. But I say I not go in a hospital because if it has judgment, I not go. And I stay there till the Almighty Jah help me and then take out the baby for me. See, I bleed till me white. White, like piece of white cloth. I don't have no blood in me. And at 7 days the baby live. 3 spoonful of tea, no breast until them die.
The Friday, it was more wickedly. The hard man, the hard Rastaman through that gully. And so then they hard them, they kick them, they turn up them jump on Rastaman.
The memory of the struggle that Rastafari have gone through, supposed to stick with I and I. In the 60s, we never have so much car. We never have so much money amongst Rasta. But guess what? There was a love and there was a unity. We need to cooperate our divine energy together and to unite round the divine consciousness of Haile Selassie and to love one another supremely.
We have a responsibility, and we have to make sure that this government is answerable to what happened to Rasta in 1963. And we say this without any apology.
Before this Carl Garden thing in 1963, you used to hear frequently of people getting 7 days or 30 days or a few months for smoking, possession, and even trading in ganja.
Like Ma Ashanti, I see her tonight, and so many others could testify of the many humiliations and the many acts of discrimination that they suffered on account of this movement. But yet, by holding fast to their faith, by holding fast to their principles, they were able to prove that they are neither mad nor bad. Then if you're not mad and you're not bad, you must be good, you must be holy, you must be sacred. And that is what the Rastafari movement has come through and survived in order to reach where it is now, where you can find yourself an international movement, a movement embraced by all races and classes of people.
Every year, Rastas commemorate the 1963 incident through drumming and personal testimony, testimonies like those you have heard here. But the annual commemoration is about more than what happened in 1963. It is also a celebration of how much Rastafari has thrived despite this history of persecution. And it is a window onto how the whole country holds legacies of Western imperialism, racial slavery, and political nationalism. These are the historical foundations of contemporary violence in Jamaica and throughout the Americas. And this is what we must now all fight to overcome.
Yes, my brothers and subscribers, there you had the little clip that I brought to you about the Rastas, my brothers and subscribers, and all I am saying to you tonight is you saw and you heard Rastafari, both men and women, give you a first-hand experience. Some tell you how lignum vitae cross them head, cross them back. Oh, police do this, do that, do this to them, my brothers and subscribers. And I want to ask any well-thinking Rastafari, you don't think you're doing a disservice to your elders and your ancestors when you support the Jamaica Labour Party? I want to ask you a question, my brothers and subscribers. Isn't it clear that whenever the Jamaica Labour Party is in power, They utilize the police to create mayhem in the lives of people. Look at Buster. Buster make Rasta run up and down. How much lose them life? Hand broke, foot broke, everything broke. Bruce Golding and Tivoli incursion. How much people lose them life, lose them life, lose them life. Andrew Holness now. Anything you do, him send police come for you. Send police come for you and lock you up. So my viewers and subscribers, I'm trying to show you the apple doesn't fly far from the tree. Wickedness bringeth forth wickedness. Andrew and the JLP. The proof is out there. Them say the proof is in the pudding. The record is out there. So I want to ask the Rasta them out there. I want to ask the Rasta them out there. Don't forget. We want to ask everybody out there, my viewers and subscribers. Them forget. Let me bless up everybody in the class. We big up Andre Reed, Sanya Foster, Ermin Edwards. Let me read some. Andre say vote out the JLP. Sanya Foster say them dunce man stuff. Let me read some comments. Somebody said dunce man buster. Laurie said all have sinned and come short of the glory. Oh, L'Oreal, you know, say from you attack, me realize you're one labor, right? The first thing she type in the comments, where is the other side of the story? Which other side of the story I talk about? You hear Rastaman talk, so them get beaten. You hear a policeman tell us say him use say when him a go train in college, them used to use the image of Rasta as shooting target. You hear the policeman admit in the documentary say, oh, them wait till a Rastaman crops them ready. Then them go read the Rastaman hard earned crops. And you are tell me where is the other side of the story. Hey, run it from both ya. Run it from both ya. Me go put you in a 1 10 minute timeout. Me go put you in a 1 10 minute in a 1 5 minute timeout. And if you ever come back here with your foolishness, I usher you out completely. I carry you go Manti, go be hills, go show you. Buns like Uno. Yeah, come talk about where is the other side of the story. And all have sin. All have which sin. Wicked and Jeweless now sin now. You see all crosses like you. Our Rasta ball, lightning and thunder, licking in your bed. Skirmish like Uno. Skirmish like Uno make Jamaica suffer. And all when you see say the wicked politician them a juke out to the brother and sister, yeah, you wanna still a defend them. Move skirmish from round here. Use a skirmish. Use a skirmish. Move from round here. Yeah, come talk about where's the other side. Which other side of story we want here? The side of story we want here when Buster say for bring them in dead or alive. That is the story we want here. You know, just hear Rasta talk a while ago, say man use rope and throw rope and forgot throw and for ball out ja lightning and thunder. I wouldn't mind Rasta staying in bed and ball lightning and the thunder work your cloth rooftop. If you ever come back in here again, I'll usher you out to say cross is like make the government hurt to the brothers and sisters. I want to not defend them, we not defend politics, but where's the side of story of all have sinned? All have sinned, but some sin more than others, and some are wicked. Take away yourself from both ya. I'm sorry you never there in front of me if you make Rasta chant lightning and thunder in your mouth. Old chink. Take away yourself, piece of chink. Move off I life. But you know how you know them talk? Where is the other? What other side of the story we want here? You hear Rasta talk say she lose her baby. You hear Rasta talk say him toe mash up head. Hey, move from here so you chink. Move from here so you chink. I'm sorry, sir, I can't call Rasta for chant lightning and thunder in your mouth. Sorry, sir, I can't make Rasta chant lightning and thunder in your mouth. A cross is like gonna sell out on a black brother. When you hear the man them talk for you, say, Lord, I'll do a JLP support. Talk to them wicked. No, you go come talk about all of sin. That's why you forget say all people, you forget say people listen at the Bible and the good Lord tell Joshua for fix them business. You forget say people in the Bible sin and God tell King David for fix them business. Some people will sin, business need for fix, so shut your trap, old chink. He's a piece of chink. He's a dog, chink, fly and flee. He's a old skirmish. Take away yourself, man. You should call the program and say, boy, hot topic. Me sorry what my party do for to the Rastaman them. For you come type in the comments, say, me sorry for what my party do to the Rastaman. You talk about all have sin. All sin, but God take away some people 3 pints when them sin. You ever get to Joshua, Isaiah, all of them, wait name there. No Joshua. Yeah, Joshua and them man there. And King David and Solomon and all of them people there. And Gideon and all of them people there. Work wicked people like labor right. And not talking nothing at all. But some people, when them wicked them for work them, fully dunce. All destructive dunce elements. You're tough and come like rock stone. For your ball out, say you're sorry for where your JLP party do to the Jamaican people. You come talk about all have sin, all have sin. And why you go down at the hospital and then fix your clot. Yes. And why you go down at the hospital and then fix your clot. Skirmish like uno. No for coming. Let me say, hey, the labor right them dunce, you know. Me say every time them come on this platform, them embarrass themselves. Every time you come on the platform, you embarrass yourself. So when I tell people say you don't have a heart, a party you put over Jamaica, you put party over your brothers and sisters, you chink you. You come like lice and ticks. I want to get little disinfectant for sprinkle some on you. I want to get little disinfectant for sprinkle some on you. Take on yourself, man. People like Uno country I sing. Cross is like Uno we say the country I sing. I see them I sink the country with everybody in there and shut up and say, yeah, sink it. You go and go make Devon sink you. Go on at Devon, you can't even go at Devon Gate, all crosses, girl. You can't go at Devon Gate. Devon make the police them lock up your cloth. Take away yourself, your old piece of chink. Chevan know you. Nobody in a JLP know you. Hey, you old duns. Move from about 10 in the morning, you know. It's like you want me offer you a slice of bread and 2 crackers. Shut your trap, you old 4,000, 5,000 chink. These are 4,000, 5,000 chink. Yes, my viewers and subscribers. Listen, every time them come on the program, them dunce and embarrass themselves. You never hear one of them have any constructive argument or constructive criticism or anything to make. Always a defending a nasty politic party with dirty record. Old termite like you. Look what hours of the morning and you crawl out of your termite nest. Stuck in your nest, chink. Come back in your nest, chink. Would they attack how the Rasta them suffer? How much Rasta hand head everywhere, man? How much lose them life and a piece of chink like you are called? See, Brother Junior. Yeah. Yes, Elder Junior. Good night. Welcome to the program.
Again,
Yes, good night. How you doing, sir?
well, you gave us a good documentary to remind us of our history. But
Hold on there. You L'Oreal, you piece of chink. What record buster of that what status buster of that I don't have and can't reach now? Use a piece of chink, come out here. In Jesus' name, I'm going to bind you out of the class. As long as you live, you will never step foot in this class. Take away yourself, piece of chink. Take away yourself, you piece of chink. You're full of slime and mucus. I just take a piece of tissue and pick you up a while ago and throw you in the trash. You don't say I take up, you don't say I take up, I take a piece of paper. You're talking pure slime and trash, you old chink. You don't say I take a piece of paper and throw you in the trash. Go from here, sir. Proceed, my brother.
you seem to be doing a very good job, because if you listen to the commentary of the Prime Minister, you realize that your program touching him can.
Lie, where you say my program I lick Devon in I'm skin. Him watch we at night time, good labor right from them party.
Man.
Good labor right from them party. Call me and tell me say Atapic, Devon, watch your program. And sometimes the Prime Minister, him not like the poll them, him not like see your poll them none at all. Take over, Junior.
The commentary about the 80, when he said the Labour Party is not the Labour Party of the 80s,
yes.
say that come straight off this program.
That is correct.
Straight.
That is correct.
And man. So once you hear him start making statements, you're doing very well.
Yes, sir.
The other statement he made was that you seem to be convincing some of his supporters. So him losing some of his supporters to you, so you seem to be doing a very good job.
Me, master, I do all of the bloggers them, but me notice him throw some shades and
man.
me realize like me, the job them fit personally, I realize.
The other thing, the fella that is making the commentary a while ago that he want to hear the other side.
Yes, that old chink. I just throw it in the garbage, so you can't talk about it. I just throw it in the garbage and the garbage truck come for it.
There is no other side. There is no other side. What's happening in
I want you to listen to me,
Garden?
my elder. We just hear Rastaman, Rasta woman talk and tell you what they went through, their ordeal. Junior, we just hear a policeman confess that when he was in training camp, it was the Rasta with locks they use as shooting targets. You just hear the policeman confess that they would deliberately go and pick the Rastaman fruits when them reap and don't give him any. What other side you want to hear? Now go come tell we say all I've seen. You see how these people wicked and defend the party and they don't defend their brothers and sisters in Jamaica.
I was not surprised when he made a statement about all I've seen. You see, these people are trying to compare themselves with other people. And look at the history of them. They compare Siaga with Manley. They put Siaga and Manley on the same money.
Yes.
They're trying to water down.
They might try size up.
Yeah, man. Aye, and they're trying to water down the sins of Siaga. But a lot of people probably don't remember hearing what Buster really said there.
Remind us, sir.
When Buster came into Montego Bay, he went out of Barney Street. And 14 Barney Street is a police station where the Rastamen were housed. Right? And Buster had 2 guns on his side. 2 guns,
A liar tell.
Like him. Yeah, man, like him is a cowboy from the Western days.
Hold on there, Junior. So you're telling us that Buster had 2 guns on him side, right?
Yeah, man.
We hear say Siago did have gun too. And the people them said Devon mix up. So why the JLP leaders love guns so much? Why the JLP leaders love guns so much? Proceed. Buster had 2 guns on his side. Take over.
Yeah. And they know when Bossa went into the station, what Bossa said, was that never will I live in a country and can shit in peace. Anything that look like a billy goat, bring it in, dead or alive.
What I say?
Bring in all baby-faced men, dead or alive. What can hold up Barney Street, High River will. That's how you heard them say, Moog. The Moog Cemetery.
Oak Cemetery,
What can
yes.
hold, right, what can hold a Barney Street? They were selling very church at High River. And High River will hold them. You see, the water holes that you heard the man talking about, when they beat the Rasta, them use the water hose to wash away the blood.
Mighty God.
The blood that was Rasta wash from Barney Street to the sea.
Yes.
So when somebody going come and know and going tell you say, all I've sinned, there is nothing to compare with that.
True.
There is nothing in our history to compare with that. You know that was similar to the Morambi rebellion.
In what way?
That's the slaughtering of black people.
Lord Jesus.
Slaughtering of black people. And again in 1832, there was a revolt in Kensington with Sam Sharp.
Yes.
Now, are they ending at that rebellion, right?
Yes.
200 blacks were slaughtered in Adelphi, in St. James.
Wow.
200 black people were slaughtered in the area. So we understand exactly how the police has been used on all the occasion, because that was where the army was involved in that one. Because remember, when Sam Sharp and Paul Bogle was caught, they were not caught by Englishmen,
Yes.
They were caught by our own. They were caught by our own.
So it's the one
They were
people
caught
sell
by
them out.
Maroons. Right, they were caught by the Maroons. Because remember, the Englishmen couldn't face them. They couldn't catch them. They didn't know the terrain like the Maroons or the slaves. You understand me? So all over history, the police or the army has been used by the whether the state, in whichever way you want to put it, or the Labour Party, but all over history, these crimes have been committed. The other thing that I heard you mention earlier was where Bustamante said, shoot them and ask question later.
And Dr.
It was
Chang
another,
come, and Dr. Chang come
right,
said the
but
same thing.
before Chang said, Shira said the same thing.
A lie.
Yeah, Shira said the same thing. Shoot and ask questions after.
So me can ask a question there, Juniors. Do Jamaicans know and remember them? Brother, me I wonder if Jamaican know and remember them something there.
You see, if you listen to a lot of the narrative where they talk about the Carl Gardens rebellion or whatever they want to call it, listen to where they start. Listen to all the reports and how they start. They start the report with the burning at the gas station in Carl Garden. So they don't tell you what happened before the burning at the gas station.
But this thing
You're,
did.
you're,
This thing did. This thing
like,
explained that the girl and her man, the two China people, ended up on the beat. It also explained about the man, Mr. Roddock or whatever his name, in him feel. And after he was oppressed, Then him and the Rasta them take it to the street and decide say for wait name there. The police. That is what the documentary explained about three narratives of what and what
Right.
culminated the event into what it became.
But if you why I said what I said was this report has been very thorough.
Yes.
But normally the reports that you get are more like a synopsis. They
Yes.
keep saying that they start around the Carl Gardens riot at the gas station.
Yes.
They say incidents occurred and then they had this at the gas station. But you know, the same name that is involved in the Carl Gardens area is still a name in Montego Bay, you know.
Listen to me, Junior. Hey, Mr. Listen to me. You say you man, you want a medal, you know. You see, when I hear the policeman was talking about the property close to Rose Hall, I mean hear him talk. Did he mention the name Car Jarrett?
Yep.
Blood
Still in
fire.
Montego Bay.
Blood fire. You know, say I heard that name when him say that they had to get off the Car Jarrett family. And I remember that name, that is a very rich family from down in Montego Bay associated with the JLP. There was a NP
Thank
named
you.
Car Jarrett, and they're still members of the
No,
JLP right now.
Paul, she ran in Hanover. Paula Carter.
Yes.
She ran in Hanover, yeah. And she ran against DK Duncan.
What I say?
Yeah, she ran against DK. And DK said if there was one person who would never beat him, would be that woman. Can you imagine the Labour Party put on that ticket a former slave owner? Everybody in Montego Bay knows that car jars were slave owners, you know. There's no secret. So it's the same family that own land in that area.
So you know what I
So a
got out
lot
of
of
this? You know what I gathered out of this? All of this began because at that point in time, the people, the high class people who were associated with Buster, the Car Jarrett, they had a
Thank
problem
you.
with some land dispute. And
Thank you.
them reap the man crop 3 times. Them annoy the man. Them tempt the man. And them provoke the man. You understand? And then come harass the man. And it was over this land issue, Junior. That's why I like talking to you, because nothing come out in the conversation. I wonder if Jamaicans really understand that the Jamaica Labour Party, they will beat out me at your backside for them family and friend land and land with them want give to them friend. I wonder if people understand that JLP will sell you out and sell me out and send police come beat out with clad for them friend land. Junior, take back over for me now.
You see, all right. A lot of persons older than I, when I was growing up, they normally said that what used to happen was that these people would lend you like some money and hold on to the land. That's how some of the properties that they have, they own.
Allah, I never know that. Wow.
Yeah. And the other thing too was that remember that you had some blacks that got properties. And they would have gotten the properties from the Europeans that were here.
Yes.
Because remember, you know, if they were house slaves, probably the master would give them a piece of the land up in the hills.
Yes.
So at the ending of slavery, they would go up there and cultivate.
Yes.
The Baptists were known for that, where they would buy up the land and give the land to their church members.
Yes.
So that's how, right? So historically, that's probably how some of the lands were given to the blacks. We don't know how the guy got his property or who gave him permission to plant on it. But remember, a lot of those lands in those areas are owned by the Europeans.
Yes.
Or the ex-Europeans. So a man would stand up and just point on the land and say he own all of it. So probably the land that was being cultivated by the Rasta was not Carter's land,
You do, but
but
hold on a
because the
second.
land was
The
nearby.
the man did say that his father used to work the land and the father give him the land. And the man
Right.
categorically say that he had his title for the land. You never hear the
Yep.
Rastaman say him tell the police and
Yep.
tell him say him not squat here, him have him title for the land. But they were concerned that he and the coal was troubling the Rose Hall guests. I wonder if you understand what the problem is. The
Oh my
coal where
God.
the man a bun, it was close to Rose Hall guest house and it a bother them. Plus, them did the same him come close to the land, take over Junior. It's a number of things, wickedness.
So what happened probably was that because I did see him cool or whatever, these people didn't want to know that a certain type of people own land.
Yes.
You understand me? Who the hell are you, nigga, to own land? How you can own land near to all these people up here, so? So that's where the problem started. So when they would destroy the man produce, that would annoy the man. Anybody would be annoyed.
Sure.
1, 2, 3 times, and then now that's where the whole incidents took place. So when Buster got involved, he was prime minister, and a lot of the persons in Montego Bay who joined the ranks of the police were the business people in Montego Bay and some of the same people in those areas. I
Yes.
remember, I didn't grow up in a time where people were very friendly to Rastas,
Yes.
We were told as little boys that they were black heart.
And then we eat you and take your 3 pints.
Aye. Right, that's how we were brought up. So now sometimes when you say Rasta man, you run.
And guess what? And that is coming from the JLP propaganda, just like how them talk
Yeah.
say the manly a Tony and a communist, just like how them tell people say don't buy over Portmore, the land a go sink. They've been known for spreading propaganda. They've been known for manufacturing it and spreading it like wildfire. Take back over, Junior.
So if you, as the documentary was saying, even in 1966, plot by Siaga to remove the people them from Blackawal. And him run out the Rastas out of Blackawal and put in the
JLP
Labour
supporters.
Party supporters. The documentary never told us, but most of those Rastas went to Warwick Hills,
Yeah, I never know that.
Yeah, that's Warwick Hills and Bullby.
Oh, that's why
That's why
that is where they found
yes,
the bubble camp
yes,
base.
yes, yes, yeah. And
From
some
Warwick
went to
Hill there.
St. Thomas. But
Yeah, man. Now the gaps
sometimes
are being filled in. Now the gaps are being filled in because they were chased from out of Tivoli and they wanted a place to
yeah,
find refuge and they head to the hills. That is a good
yeah.
story, Junior. Yeah, that fits in the puzzle.
That the national arena was built by me, the Rasta.
Where's a Rasta building national arena? Why and how come?
Me, the
Mainly.
Rasta built the national arena
Why and how
because
come?
the JLP with Bustamante tried to create a strike at the site of the national arena.
Yes.
The Labour Party had no interest in the arena being built,
Repeat that for me.
The Labour Party, the Jamaica Labour Party, and all its members had no interest in the building of the national arena.
Hold on a second.
They,
Michael Manley wanted the arena to be built.
no, man.
Norman, sorry, Norman Manley wanted the arena to be built. And you're telling me that the JLP administration, they fight it down. But no, Babsy can run up in there and Grand Gala and skin her teeth and Devon can stand and wave him and see, hey, me said this JLP administration, they're a set of wicked, Junior. You know, say me said they are a set of evil, wicked people and time I go fix them business. Take over back now.
So they had they created a strike when the construction was taking place. And that was how Norman had to use the Rastas to work in the creation of the stadium, or the arena rather. Sorry, me mix them up all the while, the stadium.
Yes.
So the building of the stadium was being the Rastas because Buster was trying to sabotage the construction.
Yes.
They also had no interest in the construction of the airports. The Labour Party had no interest in the building of the airports.
Wow.
In fact, it was a mortal sin when the airport in Montego Bay was named after Sangster, because Sangster had no interest, none whatsoever, in the construction of that airport.
Wow.
In fact, if you check the history of the airport, it was Father Coombs, who was an MP in St. James, who was the architect at that airport.
Yes.
It was not Sangster. So, if you look at our history, it is still with areas that the Labour Party had no interest in the development of Jamaica. They had issues with the creation of Negril. That was something again where they said was a madman dream. Portmore was another problem for them. Anything to do with the development of the country, I think they even had a problem with the back of Jamaica being
Yes.
created.
So everything,
So
everything that the PNP came up with, and these very institutions, they are the pillars of Jamaica today. So you're saying that. So should I repeat that? All of the institutions that the PNP decided to build or institute, the JLP tried to sabotage it. The National Stadium was one. What I said, the Bank of Jamaica was one. You remember anything else?
The airport and the grill.
The airport was one and Negril was one. And Portmore, Portmore. And can you imagine Portmore is the largest community in the Caribbean? You can imagine? Portmore one of the largest housing community in the Caribbean, Portmore itself big like Barbados are one of them country people saying, my brother. Portmore one of the fastest growing countries, So you're telling us, hello, the proof is there, that everything good, that PNP, you see most of the policy, you see most of the institutions in Jamaica, it was spearheaded and implemented and created by the People's National Party. Let me just say that. And I want to say to Jamaicans, you see, if the PNP was to literally stay up above and use one crane, every institution where them put on them lift it up, Jamaica would have so many empty spots. Jamaica would have so many empty spots. Take over, Junior.
All right. Let us look at present day atrocities.
Yes.
Of this government. The government presently is destroying the National Housing Trust.
Yes.
And I think it is a personal vendetta.
Yes.
Against the achievements of the PNP, and especially Michael Manley. The government has done everything and is doing everything presently to destroy the housing trust. Housing trust don't have no money in there.
Yes, because them take out the money. So they're running down housing. Lord, my brother, me no want you about that one day, because me go cuss and me can't bother cussing in the morning. Just talk and me go like me no hear. Just talk.
So them me have repeated. Them run it down, and when they run it down now, you go to the banks, the commercial banks, to get a loan. Or you're going to get the approval now where you couldn't get it. You couldn't get the approval at the bank. when they send you to the bank for approval. And the government is doing everything in their power to mash it up.
Yes.
The next thing again, look at the backside. Michael Manley with Salton Davis, Pat Rousseau, I don't remember who else. They created the backside levy.
To maintain 51% ownership in the backside companies, right? 51% ownership stake, right?
Right. To get 51% ownership at the backside, and to get from $0 to $200 million out of the backside.
Wow.
So we never used to get nothing, and we started get $200 million.
Wow.
In 1974. Can you imagine?
Wow.
What this government has done is them destroy the backside levy and go into a partnership with the multinationals with what they call profit sharing.
We're not getting no profit. We're not getting no profit. When last Jamaica benefit out of the backside business there?
Teacher, a multinational going to tell you how much profit they make?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I remember saying some of these multinationals at China, them come from and Russia. No, Russia have one eye backside. No, them run Unity Russell or Giscal or Alpart.
It's Russia. It's what all them is Russia now.
Lord
The
Jesus.
Chinese had it, but the Russians take it over.
Lord Jesus. So you said the Russians them take over. Lord Jesus. America, Jamaica, good evening. Canada, good evening. Lord Jesus. Start Junior.
So that's another thing that the government has a large intention to mash up.
Yes.
Let us look at the third one now. JUTC.
Yes.
Created by the People's National Party with Peter Phillips at the head.
Yes.
The government has every intention of destroying that bus company.
Mm-hmm.
I was living in Kingston in the days when you used to have to take a bus and stand up on the door at the bus to go to work. I used to live in Duane Park.
Yes.
And I used to work on Harper Tree Road. And I used to have to take whether 48 or 93 bus or 75 to go to work. And I used to have to stand up on the doorstep. Right?
Yes.
And you hung out. That time the bus have 6 conductors, I know.
Allah ya tell.
Yeah, man. Every bus have a whole
what kind of bus them there? What kind of bus them there? Used to be the GOS bus?
No, man. Isuzu and Autogago.
Lord Jesus. You talk something they were teaching and know nothing about.
Some buses, they were the Isuzu buses. They used to call them the 250,000.
Oh, I
And
know
the
about
Shaka.
250,000. I've heard about the 250,000.
It's the same Isuzu. It's Isuzu.
Yes.
And the Autogago was the Shaka. They used to call the Shaka Zulu.
Yes.
And you see, if you late or you reach out there, car, the bus load all the bus step loaded them.
Mm-mm.
And you'd hang off on that bus going up the boulevard. Then.
Mighty God.
And this was how black people were treated. When the PMP came to power, they decided that no more. And they bought the buses with air condition.
Wow. So that was a milestone for Jamaica. That was a milestone moment, a watershed moment for Jamaica. So to have moved from its citizens hanging off of bus and hanging off to having air-conditioned bus. That was a watershed moment for us. A big achievement.
To be treated like people instead of being treated like prof. And this is what the Labour Party is now trying to do by putting all the routes out and having more routes than normal. It's a million. Everybody apply for to become a transport operator. They get a license, you know.
Yes.
If you look in the KMTR right now, you have 1 million operators and 10 million vehicles. It don't make sense. It can't work out. This chaos. That's why so much vehicle on the road. And that's why the system is poor.
Yes.
What's the next thing the government mash up?
Tell me now.
Them after the part program now.
Yeah.
And them doing everything to mash up part.
Yeah.
Right? Look at the agricultural sector. They mash up the agricultural sector. They mash up sugar.
Yeah.
Is Arbin in mash up sugar, you know? Is Arbin Hill mash up the sugar industry, you know? But the reason why they destroyed the sugar industry was to get the land to sell to them friends to build house.
Yeah.
So everything them do, them try to mash it up.
Yeah.
The next thing again, look at coffee. When the PMP was in power, right? They say the man could sell a box of coffee for $15,000 for a box of coffee, you know.
God bless you. Them say get
That
7,000 or 8,000 now.
They might get 8,000 now, but they were getting 3,000 before.
Wow.
You fall from 15 to 3, you know.
Hello.
And I think it's...
I don't know how Patricia Hutchins, good morning. Patricia, blessings to you. Everybody panel live. I don't know how Jamaicans can't say everything JLP mash up for them, you know. You people, the boy, no, Junior, them JLP over Jamaica, you know. JLP over Jamaica. Nobody else can tell me nothing. Me say, nobody else can tell me say JLP not over Jamaica. Me done. You can't tell me nothing else, Junior. So much something can't happen and people still about for JLP. Them after over Jamaica. Me leave it at that. Take over Junior.
See, let me tell you how one. When
I'm not hearing you.
slavery
You
was
disappeared, Junior.
abolished.
I'm not hearing you.
Sorry, when slavery was abolished, the slaves went back to the plantation.
Yes.
And I am of the opinion that those people are the same people that support the Labour Party. Persons that support the Labour Party have no interest in change. They like to maintain the status quo.
Let me ask a question. So the same people who support the Labour Party, you're saying is some of the same people who did have land back then when poor people never have no land. It was the same people who caused the problem that created the Coral Gardens massacre. It is people like those, very same people like those, and friends and people with their association. They are the ones who support the JLP and fund the JLP. I true you talk. No poor man now fund the JLP right now. The big rich man.
Look at the history of the Labour Party. Look at the genesis of the Labour Party.
Yes.
The PNP was formed in 1938.
Yes.
Right? And all the members of the PNP were lawyers, doctors, everybody in Jamaica, teacher, everybody in Jamaica, because the PNP is a national party.
Yes.
So the people would become members of the party. The people own the party. But the PNP at that time decided to be more socialistic in its outlook.
Yes.
Because remember, we were coming out of slavery.
Yes.
And after slavery, we had what they call a crown colony government.
Yes.
And then they had changes after that. So what happened is that the planter class was at that time a part of the PMP, but they were not sympathizers to socialistic ideas.
Yes.
They would never conform to socialism. So the governor at the time, because we had a crown colony government.
Yes.
So the leadership of the government in Jamaica would come from England.
Yes.
And they would have formed like a little assembly to do little minuscule activities, and the base of the power would be in England.
Yes.
You understand? So the governor decided they wanted to form another party,
Yes.
but they could not push out and form the party within themselves. So they needed what we would call a puppet.
Yes.
To create a new party.
Yes.
So that's how the Jamaica Labour Party was created, which is very ironic. The Jamaica Labour Party is the only conservative Labour Party in the world.
Yes. But you
There
know,
is no
I
other.
don't continue, but as if somebody types a labor means slavery and it look like a chew. Labor means slavery and it look like a chew. Hold on a second, Junior. I'm going to just ask you to hold a second. I want to use this opportunity to bless up everybody who is on the live. Once you're listening to my voice, welcome to Jamaica Hot Topic. I realize we have some first time students in the class. Blessings again and welcome to Jamaica Hot Topic. This is how we have our, I wish by the somebody I'm just save man. Hold on a second, my brother subscriber. This is how we usually have our classes. My brother subscribers, today is somebody's birthday, and I wanted to big up this person. Today is Mama San. I'm sure we all know Mama San, right? Mama San? Today is Mama San birthday, my brother subscribers, and we want to wish Mama San a happy birthday. Students, this is Mama San on your screen. See Mama San a hot girl with our thing in our with our tool in our waist. Mama San a security, you know. See Mama San the students. This is our classmate, Mama San. This is our classmate on the screen, Mama San. And I'm sure we all know Mama San. We love Mama San. We respect Mama San. She's a firebrand PNP person. She speaks her mind. And the whole will of a rate Mama San. So students, help me wish Mama San a happy, happy, happy birthday to you, Mr. Costa. The Lord bless and keep you. May his face shine upon you. Jamaica a topic love you. And all of my students, them love you. Happy birthday, Mama San. Come on, students. Let us big up Mama San and tell her happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Mama San. The Lord
Mama
bless and
San.
keep you, my friend. Big up yourself, Mama San. Enough blessings and
Every
peace
time.
and joy.
Every time.
Me nah go wish you no prosperity, cause me know you no want that one day.
No. Don't wish good people that.
But I wish you blessings, Mama San. Blessings. Come on, student. Me could big up my friend, Mama San. Me could big up my friend, Mama San. And later, me go make them big up again, Mama San. And enough people in the class. Big up yourself, Mama San. Your classmate them love and appreciate you. And teacher love and appreciate you too. So your classmate them a big up them, Mama San. Big up yourself. Students say Mama San with our tool they in our waist, you know, the car ramp with Mama San, you know, Mama San we pop off our thing pan them. Mama San a security, Mama San a hot girl. Yes, students, keep the birthday coming. Paul is Junior, somebody's asking how old are you? You care to say or give them the or give them a
61.
61. Oh, Paulette, Junior is 61. Proceed, Junior. Paulette, say your brain a kick like what's it not? Junior is very brilliant.
No,
Very, very, very brilliant.
I was born 2 days after the revolt in Carl Gardens.
Wow. 2 days after.
Yeah. So when it was the 12th, my mother was near.
Yes.
Very near.
Yes.
Yeah, as you were saying a while ago, the Labour Party was created by funding from the governor
Yeah.
at the time. Because remember, you know, the planter class and the merchant class would not be socialists. So they would want to be a part of the PMP.
Yes.
So what you had now was a breaking off from the PMP to form the Jamaica Labour Party. So most of the persons who went to the Labour Party were more conservative minded. and then the socialists now would stay within the PMP. So if you look at the development over the years, the Labour Party has always protected the rich and people who own land, people who own property, people who own business. That is normally the genesis of the Labour Party. And it can't change.
Yes.
The PMP now was more the teachers, police, doctors, nurses, that grouping. That's the base of the PMP.
Yes.
You understand me? And then even now, looking at the parties, the original JLP strength was normally in the rural areas, and the original PMP strength was normally in the corporate area. So the intelligentsia would be situated in the corporate area, and the peasantry and the people with wealth would be in the rural areas.
Yes.
So a lot of these people, why they are Labour Party supporters, is that they worship their bosses. Remember, they were working in the house, in the great house,
Yes.
right? So they were what we call house slaves.
Yes.
At the ending of slavery, when slavery was out and they got freedom, they went back to the house because they don't know no other life. You understand me? And they know, right? So with that going on from one generation to another generation now, coming nearer to my time, persons would glamour towards the people who own property.
Yes.
So if you're working for somebody that own property and he tell you, say, why vote that way, you're going to vote that way. Him tell you, say, if you don't vote for his party, him not give no food to eat. Him not, this and that will happen if you don't vote the way you vote. And that was very dominant in the 1980 general election, where a lot of persons were told, say, boy, if you vote for Manley, you're not going to get this, you're not going to get that, you're not going to get that. So a lot of persons are Labour Party supporters and they don't know what they're supporting. They have no clue because they're not learning. If you
You are saying
listen to somebody,
so you are letting us know that the history of the Jamaica Labour Party is not around poor people. Their mission is not has been to help poor people. It has always been the richer upper class, the wealthier folks, the landed people, the moneyed type, the brown skin type. Those are the type of people that Jamaica Labour Party has always favored and they've always looked out for.
look at the policies that they practice over the last couple of years. 'Cause sometimes we have to try to be relevant now, and leave some of the old time story like my age. All right. When Andrew came to power, what was the first thing Andrew did? And get rid of the asset tax.
Asset tax, yeah. He also took out the
Yeah,
asset tax, which you remember
who
that
benefit
personally.
from that? The people who have wealth, that's the people who benefit from asset tax. The next thing in decrease was the stamp duty and transfer tax. Who benefit from that? Rich people, not poor people. And they remove the import duties and tariffs from Europe. You drive a Porsche or is a Maserati you drive? So who will benefit?
I pay them people a
It's poor
benefit.
people. No, it's rich people going to benefit. So if look at the policies that they implement, right? Anything that anybody does that would support people of lesser means, they do everything to tear it down. They destroy the rafters in Oterias. Who them affect? The poor man. Who them defend? The rich man. So in every way, in everything that they have done over the years, their history is replete with people trying to destroy poor people.
And it is who they are. It is who they are and what they believe in. That the poor must not have anything. And anything the poor have, they must try to oppress them.
So the poor must be very obtuse to support the Labour Party.
Mm-hmm.
They must be, because looking at everything that they have done, look at the Carl Gardner situation. You probably were brought up not to like Rasta. But you were talking about people. This is how you treat your own people. Come back to you said it earlier. Come back to 2010 in Tivoli with the incursion. Up to now, we don't know how many people died down there now.
That is true, and they're downplaying the number. That's what the JLP normally does. Downplay everything. They don't tell you the truth.
So the people down there don't have no idea how many people died. Are them draw the whole over the night too. No, I for the life of me, I wonder how come sometimes them have so much supporters. There are a lot of people in Jamaica that support them,
That don't know their
right?
history.
Right. But I wonder why. I wonder how come.
Well, no. One, there are people in the country who support them who don't know the history, and two, take the money. Why people mostly swing towards the JLP is because of money. You're my boss, my general, my boss, and then boss party. In PNP, we're all our bosses in PNP. You a boss, me a boss. You know that? In a JLP, a one set a man a boss.
The other thing too is the JLP over the last 8 years have created a new mentality in Jamaica.
Which is?
I call it Bogadism.
Oh, Brogadism?
That's how I call it.
Lord Jesus. Explain that now. What about it?
No, all right. Everybody who is the leader of the country dictates the policies of the country, and the policies you dictate kind of toe the line. It tells you what's going on in the country.
That's true.
When Michael Manley was Prime Minister of Jamaica between 72 to 1980, Michael created a consciousness in Jamaica. So everybody in Jamaica became smarty.
That is true.
You understand me?
And there was
When
access to
Siaga came
education
back,
and housing.
right. So everybody in that period had some value. Start to think about themselves as somebody. Remember, when you had free education now, you had people who could go to university and don't pay any money.
Yeah,
Right?
which is great.
Right. Remember now, the helper's daughter and son would start to go to Immaculate and Holy Childhood and Andrews. You understand me? And Jamaica College and Calabar.
And the boss who hired the helper, they never like that their children were being mixed up and
Right.
attend the state school as the helper's children.
Right. So the president and the prime minister at the time created a change, and there was a new type of mentality. People thought different of themselves. When the era changed and Siaga came to power, we started to see the blink, the fancy cars in the country, the videos and the this and the satellite dishes and all that type of thing. That's what we saw. We saw the coming now of some of the fast food chains, and people would go to eat at these fast food places
Yes.
to show some level of ostentation.
Yes. Yes.
And then now the era again changed to the era of the Patterson years.
Mm.
Now, when the era, the Pattersonian years came up now, we saw a new way now where everybody became somebody again. Everybody started to think, so boy, I don't have to work for teacher more anymore. I can create something for myself.
Every time
So
the
a lot of
PNP,
people went to the business.
so every time the PNP come in, they empower the people.
Yes, man.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
So when you come now to Andrew,
Yes.
right? We have to leave them because I'm his prime minister now. He don't like what you call him name, but I going to call him name till he dead.
Yeah.
Right? Now, when he came to power in 2016,
Mm-hmm.
he came to power because he was younger and he came with the bling and him always with clocks and this and that, and everybody was thinking about wealth
Yes.
and not anything to create wealth that was honest.
Mm-hmm.
So the acquisition of wealth via all means became the order of the day.
Lord Jesus.
So what you have now is that you have a new breed of people who only want to be wealthy, but they don't want to work for it. And that is what is mashing up Jamaica. Right? The Prime Minister have so much wealth now. How him achieve it? Right? You have all these high-rise condominiums being built. And in the midst of the condominiums being built, you have a lot of poverty.
True. And, and,
So
and on top
we
of
have
that,
now
on top of that, majority of Jamaicans can never avoid, yeah, me can afford any of those high-rise buildings that you're seeing. Many 90 or 80% of Jamaicans can't afford it. Leave it at that.
it's the
Not
same
more.
delusion at the 80s. It is the same delusion at the 80s, where you will be going home and watching all these soap operas about all these wealthy people, but you would never achieve it.
Mm-mm.
And then now, everybody now decide that Andrew never going there and have money. And now him have money. So me going to like Andrew.
True.
So everybody know I dig and dig and dig and dig. You realize that the country now, nobody no care about nobody now. If you lick it up on the road, everybody stick out them phone and film, you know.
That's true. That's
It's
true.
a different type of mentality. The people in the country have changed their ways. And what causes that is that we are now led by people who have no morals and no integrity.
Yes.
Years gone by, the man would not be very happy if you call him a thief. Nowadays, if you call him a thief, he put up, he said, me you talking, that's me. He's very cocky about that.
True.
Him not embarrassed no more about the facts and thief.
And the embarrass more say them dunce. I'm proud to say them
No,
dunce.
no, no. You know, I said it one night when I was here, you know. When I was young and growing up, right? Everybody wanted to go to Oxford, London, Yale, Harvard.
True.
No, nobody don't want to go even gas. Nobody don't want to go nowhere, no. Everybody say, they walk with a bag marks here, don't.
So yeah, that man, the mentality have changed.
Well, on. You could have called anybody in my time at school dance, he wouldn't happy.
Mm-mm.
When you call a man a thief, the man that want to fight you. You know, if you call a man a thief, it's like you have something glorious to tell him.
Yeah, true. You thought him feel good? Young men tell him want to go up from turn
Yes.
chopper.
Aye. So, who you blame for this type of mentality? You have to blame the leadership.
Yes.
You must blame the leadership.
Yes.
Once you have poor leadership, this is the problem you're going to have. Why crime is so high? They close down the centers that would make you learn something, right?
Yes.
There's no sporting facilities in Jamaica anymore,
True.
right? I want to say something tonight, and I'm glad I remember.
Mm-hmm.
You involved in track and field?
No.
Or you watch sports?
Yeah, watch it.
All right. Now, when you reach my age and you have my issues, spend more time listening than looking because you can't see so well.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Did you realize that Jamaica did not qualify for the 400-meter for men?
I lie.
You realize that?
No, I never realize it, Junior.
Okay.
The Jamaica
Now,
4x1s men never qualify?
look.
Yeah, sir.
So, you remember the name Herb McKinley?
Mm-hmm.
You remember that those were the pioneers at Jamaica 400 meters?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
You
Donald
remember the
Curry.
guy Ron
And Donald
Watson
Curry.
the guy Ron Watson around the 400 we never win a 400-meter goal for a very long time, and the guy won.
Mm-hmm.
And we can't qualify for the Olympics 400.
Mm-mm. Something is wrong.
But teacher, I'm going to say something now.
Mm-hmm.
The last race they had, you need at least 3 countries to run in the race for you to qualify if you did the time. Jamaica, Barbados, and Bahamas. And there was a mixed team in the race. Did you realize that Bahamas pulled out of the race and didn't run, didn't enter anybody?
Somebody said that they deliberately sabotage them. That's what they said, that they deliberately sabotage them. That's what I see somebody type in the comments and say.
The teacher. If Jamaica foreign policy was in good faith, that would happen.
No.
Think about it. Do you believe that Bahamas would turn them back on Jamaica?
Absolutely not.
So they realize that we have enemies in the Caribbean.
Oh, Jesus. Of course, the people them not like Devon. Nobody not like Devon.
And what shouldn't come in now? When I heard, when I heard it today in the teacher, I was wondering if the fact that Jamaica tried to challenge what her name was, Barney Scotland. I am wondering if that was one of the reasons why the Bahamians pull out at the event, You see the relationship?
I hear you. And it could be. It could be. That could be a possible reason, but we're not sure. It could be.
Yeah, because if you stab me in the back, right? If we have a decision and you turn around 180 degrees and stab me in the back, why would I support you now? I do anything to help you.
Understand? I see what you're saying.
Why not? Why not? The Hamas turned them back on us. I remember, when we have boys camps, them have students that come here to run,
Yes.
You understand what's going on? So we have made ourselves the enemies of the Caribbean
It's in Jamaica too.
and enemies in Jamaica. The situation again where we turn our backs on the Venezuelans, that is not going out to help us either. Because the reason why fuel prices are so high, the reason why fuel prices are so high in Jamaica is Andrew Old's fault,
Yes.
It's Andrew Old's fault. He is criminally responsible for that.
Right?
Because if the government was not so bad mind to the Venezuelans, we would be getting oil from them,
It's true.
the other Caribbean countries that are still a part of the Petro-Carib deal and Jamaica not in it.
Devon has
It
made
is
Jamaica. Devon has helped Jamaica to become an enemy of the Caribbean for the most part.
well, the reason why is because we have a foreign policy that is transactional.
That's right.
If we never had a foreign policy that was transactional, that would not to us.
There's no loyalty to it. That's what they're realizing, that these people are loyal, them will sell you out. That's what they
No.
realize.
Yeah. So, how people in Jamaica that drive a motor car can see the Labour Party is a good party. Sometimes you have to ask yourself some questions. How people in Jamaica support the Labour Party?
What?
How the people in Jamaica support them. And then now you come up and you think about it and you think and you say, there's no rational reason why they should, Even the persons that come on there.
Well, I know. There's no rational reason why they show them. But I have a
Mm-hmm.
reason why they do it. Fully done.
Mm-hmm.
Like the one who just coming at the comments. You realize that every Labour right to hear me call out them dancing at the comments. You realize that? Every Labour right to hear.
Yeah, man,
The
yeah.
pure foolishness I'm talking at the comments. Them dance.
Yeah, man. It's a feature that is synonymous with them,
True, yes, man. Yes, man.
Yeah, man. They fully done, man. And I have always observed that, In fact, in the era where I live, there are a lot of them, But guess what now? They come with one feature that's common amongst them all. Them can't read.
Lord Jesus. I said them can't read.
Them can't read.
Lord Jesus. Labour Party never believe in that education. Remember said for them leaders, a plantation owners, and them not believe in educating the masses. Remember, PNP leaders are educated people and they believe in freeing the masses and liberating them. You understand? So there's a big fundamental
But
difference between the two parties.
that's the very reason why they don't like us. That's the very reason why they don't like us. You realize now that people don't like you because you can't read and write. People don't like you because you can't think. You realize that?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And if you mention something, you make a lot of enemies because them say, him know too much and him chat too much.
That's true. That's true. I'm vexed over the simplest of things, yeah? So people stay.
But me always ask them, why you vexing me? It's not me or my mother make you never go to school.
Easy, Junior.
No, it's not my mother. It's not my mother's fault make you never go to school. If you listen to my mother, you'd go.
That is true. Writing is a love
Because
all,
a lot
and it shows that the
of
JLP
them,
protect over.
Mhm.
Proceed. A lot of
a
them.
lot of them, a lot of them have no interest in education.
True.
Them only send the kids to school because them have to send them. But you see, by the time them reach like high school and they reach like 13, 14, 15,
That's
they
it.
may really have no more interest in them going to school no further.
Lord
Because the
Jesus.
first thing them think about is that them can go get a job at the BPO or they can go get a job out at the hotel or something like that. That's all them thinking of.
True. Them
Because
come
how
shallow
can you
minded.
be boasting? How can you be boasting about tourism? I sat down sometime this week and I was thinking about it. You know that tourism don't do nothing for Jamaica.
True. True.
If you look at it in real terms, it don't do nothing for Jamaica. All right. During the COVID, every hotel was locked down, right?
Yes.
Jamaica was earning $0 from tourism.
Yes.
How the economy never collapsed?
That is true.
Let's think about it. The economy never collapsed because our family members abroad was sending remittance.
Yes.
And then now there was a little bit of activity. So the government was collecting some taxes. Right? And then remember that there was a little bit of surplus in some of the taxes that they were collecting when certain things started to happen. But nothing was coming in from tourism.
That is right.
So the revenue from tourism can't pay for the oil that we use every year. So the revenue earned from tourism per year, the foreign exchange what we earn can buy the oil what we use per year.
They need to try and retain more of the
Imagine.
dollar. They need to try and retain more of the dollar. I think themselves, how much we get, either 40 or 50 something dollar out of every dollar? 40 cents? 40 cents
About
out of every dollar?
40 cents out of each dollar.
40 cents.
40 cents out of each dollar. So look at it seriously, teacher. If we are planning on using tourism to expand our economy, we have to revolutionize tourism. The all-inclusive thing is a waste of time. The all-inclusive, I used to work in tourism, and I've been saying it to everybody that
So we call tourism too. They still be a front desk master, whatnot, night auditor.
right. I used to work at the airport in Mobile.
Yes.
And I can tell you that over a period of time, I've been saying that the tourism under all-inclusive has outlived its purpose. There was a time when it was relevant, but that time is long gone.
Why you say so?
All right. When the crime started in the earlier years, and Siaga was badmouthing Jamaica, and the tourists were not coming. So Siaga would go to Miami and tell the tourists don't come to Jamaica. Right? And there was some crime here. Remember, they had to have the state emergency and all that.
Yes.
So when the Labour Party and their allies were burning down places like Eventide Home, that would create panic in the country.
Yes.
So at that time, when they started the all-inclusive with the sandals, it was relevant because you needed to
Something to
make the
attract the
people
people.
know that Right, right. You can carry them here and you can secure them in the property.
But Junior,
So it's just,
you know, say a good argument I just make a while ago. Said the all-inclusive kind of outdated. But listen to me, Junior. A big people basket that they can't chat nothing about them. A big people basket that. But listen to me. You know what people are more interested in? Ecotourism. All I know. They want come at your yard. They want you sit down and watch you cook the chicken, cut the chicken. They want you pick a mango for them. Tell the truth now. They want you walk go down the
yes.
road with you. They want take a bus with you. They want go to the river with you. Them the warm, the hotel. Only if you understand what I mean. People want a bit
Yeah.
more of the regular tourism. They want to go down a town. I wonder if you realize that more tourists are more interested in coming on the road, finding out and experiencing the culture itself. So I understand what you mean. Take over.
You're spot on. You're spot on because I remember no. If you go the all-inclusive route, right? The persons that are coming to Jamaica are coming from abroad.
And there are people just like you.
And the larger population of tourists come from North America, right? When you buy a package in North America, the money stays where?
Same place then.
That's it. And the only money that comes to Jamaica is to pay labor and utility. Nothing else come here now. Because remember I said the hotels, when they're buying like furniture and all that, they buy from abroad.
That is true.
So nothing happens here.
True.
So-
Most of them have them headquarters overseas and just house the hotel here. So the payments up overseas, everything up overseas.
Right. So the Airbnb now will be a better way where we have no people coming to Jamaica and they will stay in smaller properties and they will go up and down and they will come to your bar and have a drink and they'll go to your restaurant and have lunch and they would come around and go and have like a boat ride on the Matabri or something.
You know, listen to me. You know what sweet a tourist best? When them sit down and stop and mad beat 2 rounds of domino. When them just
Thank
go
you.
a one normal party with them no plan for. Tell the
Thank you.
truth now. If them ever see a football game a go on, them run up and down, them want to go watch a football game. Tell the truth now. Those are the things that tourists
Yep.
want. Them want
Yeah.
them want to stop on the road and buy a soup and sit down and drink the soup. Said place.
We used to have something in Mobile, but in Mobile, and here at Mobile they call the Hit Strip.
Yeah, I know the hit strip down by Glosh Avenue
Right,
there.
right there, right. Why they used to have down there a couple of years ago was why they call the carnival,
Yes.
where they would block off the Hit Strip and no cars can enter.
Yes.
And locals and tourists would walk up and down. And they would spend their money for hours. So they would start at about 6 and end up at about 12. And during that time, there was a lot of economic activity in the area.
Yes.
That's the type of tourism we want,
That is true. That
where
is
the
true.
locals can make money. Peter, if you can put tourists in Spanish Town, you don't have no crime. If you can make the tourists walk up and down in Taspen and then Vega City free, you have no crime in Spanish Town.
And you are talking, you know, especially them can walk and look at the old buildings, because them want them
Thank
old
you.
architecture and them buildings and the Spanish bridge, and them want to see the first court. And them people them want to go Gideon support. What I tell you, brother, it can happen. The Jamaican
See,
government needs to do much more. So Edmund Bartlett, we are calling for put up your socks. Pull up your socks, sir.
no, you see the type of tourism we have now is apartheid.
Yes.
And these people have no interest in we as black people getting anything out of tourism.
True.
That's why they're trying to rein in the Airbnb now. So that they're regulating them, but they're not regulating them, they're controlling them.
True. True.
You understand? They want why build more hotels on the beachfront? That makes sense?
No.
Why not build a hotel inside the country now
That is true.
and create a new type of tourism? You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then now you get more people involved.
True. More
Once the
activities.
tourists can walk up and down and drive up and down in the hills of Jamaica, in the cockpit country, right? You spend the money up there. You're going to see the activity of the country and the country moving forward.
No, let me tell you something. You know
When,
which activity good? The rafting. The young man them
Mhm.
enjoy the rafting. Because
Yes, beside them,
anytime, well, I
with
know,
them,
when
with
you come there, you know,
Mhm.
and you pay, and them pay you the $100, you know. That look 15,000 a sweet them for one person, you know, brother. The rafters skin them teeth, you know. You understand what I mean? So there is a
Yeah,
tourism
man.
like that out there that people can make enough money. Enough because a 15,000 to make just in a 1 day per one person. Suppose that two person or three people do a 45,000 of that in a day. You hear me say?
Yeah, you're right. A lot of these young men don't want to go and work for somebody and get $15,000 a week
That's sure.
because that can't take care of them youth.
That's sure.
That's why we're saying, you know, we need to have the tourists coming into Spanish Town and walk up and down. The same guy who come from Taspen, when give a little tour, and when he tour the tourists, nobody can touch that, you know. You know, it's happened in Montego Bay years ago. When the tourists come off the ship or they come off from the airport and they walk in the bando in Montego Bay, I used to come and you will see them walking up with a Jamaican, call him a tour guide. Now remember, you know, him come from North Gully, Canterbury, CLM, Flanker, Norwood, Granville, and all the area them where the problem of Montego Bay. When you're walking up and down downtown with the tourists, you know, so nobody can trouble that.
Yes.
And once you have them employed, you cut down the crime.
It's true. And them young man there, them now make no trouble because when them know them can easily make them 45 to 30,000 for the day and them cannot go back and work till the next 3 day or 2 day again.
Them
Them all
alright.
right. Them not no time
Them
for look on
alright.
crime. So give the
Them
youth, listen to
alright.
me, give the youth an opportunity, a legal opportunity, something that's viable, so them can see them way out of enough youth to put on crime. Believe me when me tell you that. You hear me tell you, brother?
And clean up the inner city communities. Go inside there and clean up the place them. Make the place them look like it's people live there.
That's right. That's right, my brother Jude.
Inside you have sewage that run in the air and all and something. Clean up the place where the people and feel say them are somebody.
That is true. It's
You
true.
understand me? But them don't want that because if them can hold on to you, them can give you a little job, X place and Y place. How can you graduate from University of the West Indies, right? And a BPO you are. I know you are the manager.
That's true. That don't make no sense at all.
Eh?
Don't make no sense.
No.
That's going
And you
backwards.
realize that this government has no interest in education. It's
Hello.
free prison of Bill Westmoreland.
But I mean here, Juliet, she the tough foot one come out and I wait name but me and her tomorrow or later down. When I do my first class later down, I'm going to fix she. She come out and says
Teach
lie. She said lie the man I tell her not
them.
three prison them a build down there. That she said.
How much? 6? A 6?
I don't know. Look here, she started making up my phone.
No, if right, the money what them use to build one of the prison, right?
Mm-hmm.
There could be some schools.
That is
How
true.
many schools that? How many schools are still on the shift system?
Honestly, I don't know. You know. I don't have that
I think
answer.
about 28. I think about 28 schools are still left on the shift system.
That's still a lot, though.
And you have been 3 prison. 3 prison, you know. Right? So if
The
they
writing is on the
admit,
wall, Junior. The writing is on the
yeah,
wall. These people
if
have
they
showed us
admit,
who they. Well, no. These people have showed us who they are, what they're about, what their mission, what they intend for Jamaica, and all I can see is nothing good. You hear me say? All I can see is nothing good. And as we close, as we wrap up the program, I hope that this topic that we touched on today, specifically about the coral gardens and what the Rastafarians did, and you expounded on several other topics and touched several other areas to support the argument that the JLP is wicked. I hope that people are able to watch this and they're able to pick sense out of nonsense and they're able to look for themselves and to see what is true from what is fiction. You understand? So you just take a minute or two, Junior, and give us a closing arguments and we take time. Bring down the curve.
well, the report that we got about the Carl Gardens incident has no other side to it.
No other side.
What was presented is the only side. What was presented was the truth.
We say the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Was the truth.
And it was not like the side that they painted about the gas station only. What I played since night, it spoke about everything at length. Would you agree on that? Or most things at length?
I agree. Yeah, man.
And in depth.
Yes.
But with that being said, my brother Junior, I just want to say that it has been my pleasure having you here. It is always a pleasure having you here because whenever you come to the class, you know, you're always armed with a wealth of knowledge, especially about events that occurred in Jamaica. And you know your facts and you know your history. And the students, including myself, were always happy to sit and hear you tell us and remind us of things that happen in Jamaica. So, my brother Junior, Elder Junior, we want to say thank you so much. And I give you the closing remarks. The floor is yours.
Well, everybody knows that I always say the same thing in different ways. We must not be fooled. We must keep our eyes on what is going on. We cannot allow our constitution to be changed by people who don't believe in democracy.
True.
We cannot allow our constitution to be redrafted by persons that have been known to dabble with the constitution.
True.
Anytime they come in contact with the constitution, we have a head-on collision. So, class, sometimes we might not agree, or we might not agree here and there. But when we talk about the constitution,
yes,
we're not talking about something that is PNP or JLP. We're talking about something that is Jamaican. And it is going to affect you whether or not you are PNP or you are JLP. So it does make sense. We're going to say because I'm a JLP sympathizer or supporter, I'm going to believe line and hope what Andrew is saying. Look at what is drafted what is presented to you and make sure that if you don't understand, you go to somebody who understand. But it is very important that we keep our eyes on what is going on. It is very important. It will decide whether or not you can send somebody to Jamaica House or you will keep yourself permanently in the doghouse.
That is correct.
Right? So, good night, class. And it was good being here. And as always, it's good being here.
Always. And the same for the
Teacher,
students, Junior. And the same for the students. Elrod said good history lesson. Big up Junior. Juliet said blessings, Junior. Manners and respect. Kamala said the only true one in history. Nordy said facts. Robert said Junior is the history teacher. Respect to you. So this class, we have a wealth of respect for you, a great deal of respect for you, because time and time again, you've proved that you have to be respected, especially on these matters. So it's always a privilege having you here, Elder Junior. The Lord bless and keep you. May His face shine upon you. And it's with my privilege to have you here to give us your presentation and walk us down memory lane
yes.
and to remind us of the facts at hand. So blessings to you and walk good, my elder. All right?
Yes, no problem. Yeah, man. So, in the week,
Take care, my boss. Yes, take care.
yeah, man. All right, take it easy. Cool.
All right. So yes, was Junior. That was Junior, our history teacher. Now they big up yourself, yes. Junior always come to the history class. Everybody, Juliet, Robert, Valerie, Patricia, Kamala, Errol, everybody who is on live, Robert, creativity. Brown man, wagwan. Me never see you. Big up yourself, Brown man. Janet, everybody on the live. Juliet Jackson, a long time a day, you know. Big up yourself, man. Juliet Jackson, thank you for your unwavering support. Long time a day, Juliet. Big up yourself. Andrea, big up yourself. Sonia Foster, big up yourself. I am your host and teacher, Mr. Hot Topic. It has been my pleasure having you here. Thank you so much for have yourself a good evening. May the Lord bless and keep you, and may His face shine upon you, and have yourself a very, very, very Tuesday. Right? Blessings to your students. Thanks for listening. And Mama Sam, happy birthday again. Big up yourself. Errol Flynn, blessed to you.